Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Look, I was exactly on time, kind of. I upped my time a little bit so I can watch a premiere somewhere else. How you guys doing today? I got you down, Brenda. Hey, gamer girl. How you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you, sweetie. Okay. Alrighty. So, how's everybody doing today? Hello, hello. Oh, I live close to downtown. I might not right on the main route, so you always hear loud stuff going by. Hi, Alani. Yes, honey. I already got you written down. Actually, you're number two. I got Roxanne, Alani, Dino, and Root Bobby. They're the first four people. I know a couple of them will probably come in later on. So you guys know how that drill goes. I'll wait a couple minutes. We'll talk for a minute and wait for a couple people to come in here. Then I'll explain a little bit more how it goes. This cat is nonstop. I would have just probably just let her come back here and lay if she jumps up here again, because that's what she wants to do is come right behind here.
Well, you got the box there now. It used to be empty there.
Oh, well. Oh, let me move it then. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. It's a chilly day here. Oh, it's chilly here too, and it's been raining for days, except for it doesn't look like it's raining today. No, but it's still a little chilly and damp in here. Actually, I just got out of the shower. I went to go grab a pair of socks, and I forgot. It's that time of year. I don't like anything on my feet. I feel like I'm suffocating if I do. So I think it's cold if I put on socks at all, or wear anything besides flip flops. And I even have sweatshirt on, which isn't like me either. So we'll see how it goes. I might say, hold on a minute and run in my room and grab a pair of socks. It's definitely fall in New England, that's for sure. Like a week or so ago, it was still in the 80s. Hey, Tails, Hole in the Dark. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome in, honey. How you been? I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm doing good so far. I cannot complain. Except for I was out in the rain and we had an event this weekend, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm kind of cold. It rained all weekend and I was damp the whole time. So today I woke up feeling like nasally and with a headache. I said, oh, please, please, please don't get sick again. I seem like once I get over something, I get something else. Maybe I need to start taking vitamins and boost up my immune system. Oh, you're cleaning? Too bad I couldn't clean and do tarot at the same time. Multitask. I ain't that talented. Okay. Did you want a reading Tales Told in the Dark?
Cleaning.
Yeah, she has a channel. Maybe she can drop her link for everybody. She has great stories on there. I love listening to them. Hey Ray, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, thank you. Yeah, taking a shower and putting on some makeup helps. You should have seen me earlier. I was a hot mess. Kashan, hey girl, how you doing, sweetie? How you been? Hey Rhonda, how are you, love? How you doing, honey? Oh, I seen you shared it on Facebook. Well, mom told me. Thank you. You know me, I don't really go on Facebook. You're lagging. That's okay. It might be me too. So if it seems a little blurry or if it looks like I need to refresh because my mouth isn't lining up, just let me know and I'll refresh real quick. Hi, Lalima. I swear, one of these days, I'll get it right. Yeah. Wet, Rhonda, wet. I think I'm starting to get a little cold from it. I took some Dayquil a couple hours ago, so I don't feel as yucky. And I just took Tylenol again. I'm still trying to get rid of the headache. So if you like a reading, put in one in the comments. I already have a few written down. Yeah, right. All right. So this is a list I have so far. I have Roxanne, Alani, Dino, Sarut, Bobby, Lucy, Wendy, Lalima, CJ Mack, Manda. Manda, I don't know if you're working or not. So if you're not here, I'll timestamp you. Savannah, Lisa Boo, Brenda, and Gamer Girl. Oh, and Kashan. A lot of times, just so you guys know, people that are coming in, if you would like a reading, I always ask if you would put a one in the comments, and really the reason for that is so that sticks out because sometimes people talk back and forth with each other, but if I see a one, I know that is directed towards me and for me to pay attention. And yes, there is a list, hun. If you like to get put on, just put a one in the comment. All the readings are free. You might have to wait a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And I'll explain how it goes in a minute. So then, is it Ashika? Let me know if I'm saying it wrong, honey. I should find where I put my glasses so I can see.
ISH.
Is that ISH? Okay, Ashika, yeah. ISAWA. Okay, honey. Yeah. So like I said, all the readings here are free. Everybody here is welcome. All the readings are free. That's why I just tell you put a one. So you might have to wait a little bit because some people sign up early. They'll say like sometimes I'll get a message like a day or two before or the week. Make sure you put me on a list for next week. So then that way, once they come in, I'll read for them. It's Ishika. Ishika. Okay. Let me make sure I write that down. I'll be honest with you. I'm horrible with names, so I will probably ask you how to pronounce it again. Aslalami. I still don't know if I have her name pronounced correctly. I think I do now. Shika. Thank you. Because Sean's really good about correcting me too. She'll write it down in chat.
It's Ishika.
Yeah, Ishika. Oh, what a beautiful name. I love your name. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so everybody here is welcome. I don't care where you come from YouTube streets. We all know how it can be. Everybody's here welcome. As long as you come here respectful and for the same purpose as everybody else, everybody can get a reading, right? It's perfect. Okay. How many weeks did it take? I did the same thing with Kashan when she first came in here. Could not pronounce her name at all. And when she first came in here, she didn't talk for months. She was quiet as a mouse. She didn't say a word. Remember that, Kashan? Yep. Kashan's the sweetest thing. So let me know because the past few weeks I've been having an issue with like my audio's not matching up with my lips. I don't know if it's a restream or what, or it gets blurry or whatever it is, and I have to refresh. Oh, you like the foreign accent, yeah. Yeah, we do have a lot of people from different countries that come in here. So say if it's late at night, because sometimes I do readings even later than this, especially like on Thursdays and stuff. And it's middle of the night for some of y'all. So just let me know. And now if it's like, hey, I'm getting tired, I want to go to bed, let me know and I'll bump you up a little bit because it's not fair for you I don't want you to miss out just because we're in different time zones. So I do try to work with you. Okay. That's another thing. All my members, if you're not able to be here, and if you let me know you want to read, that's why I questioned Amanda a minute ago to see if she's working or not, because she's a member and I'll timestamp her if she's not able to be here. So that's one benefit about being a member is if you're not able to stay that long or if you're not going to be here for the reading, I will still timestamp you at the end. And those are everybody I timestamp, all the members will be at the end. Now, if you're not a member, like I said, everybody gets a reading. It's free. Listen, sometimes I'm on here for many, many hours. All right. So depending on where you are on the list, if you have to leave and come back, hey, that's cool. Just know at some point, during my live, before my live's over, just make sure you come back in. And so don't think that, oh my God, my name was missed on a list. I'm done for. That's not true. Come in and I'll put you on the next set. Irish, you're so kind of doing free readings. Thank you. You're welcome, Lisa. And welcome in, honey. Oh, you got an egg salad sandwich for lunch? Surprise. I ate before my live stream. But no, I just had leftover chicken noodle soup I made last night, which is amazing. I have to say I did a pretty good job. You're listening and picking up the house. See, there you go. That's what I do a lot of times. I listen to different channels. I listen with one ear and I just go about my day and do whatever it is I still have to do. I still miss half of what's going on. I swear I do. Hey, Chat Jack, how you doing, sweetheart? How you guys doing? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, right. Oh, Tales Told from the Dark said same. You got 5 dozen eggs for $6. Where? Oh, Rhonda, thank you for telling us the sale going at Price Shoppers. We ended up Rob went there yesterday. I picked up a bunch of chicken and different things. So our freezers is packed. These kids might not like chicken afterwards, but you know, chicken is cheap. You eat what you get. Oh, Walmart, really? Oh, nice. Yeah, we got a bunch of eggs here because eggs are quick. That's something my kids can make quickly. When I say kids, my youngest is 14, so the other ones are adults. So if they want something, they can go and make it themselves. You know, you guys know how it is. But that's eggs is one thing my little man can cook. That's 14. He'll go. Actually, he makes over easy eggs really good, and he makes egg sandwiches a lot. And I have to say, he does a pretty good job. Hey, Amanda. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I seen that you put on there that you've been a member for 10 months. Thank you, sweetie. I was asking before if you had to work or not, so I didn't know if you needed to be time stamped or not. Hey, Pass. How you doing? Welcome in, honey. Welcome in. All right, so we got through. If you want a reading, put a 1 in the comments. If some people don't want to read when they come here, some people just come to check it out, or they just come to hang out, or whatever the case may be. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Everybody here is welcome. But if you do want to read, just put a 1 in the comments. If I don't see it, my mods will point it out to me. All right, Pass. My mods will point it out to me if you want a reading. So, oh, you don't work until 5 today? All right, sweet. Well, my live should be over by then.
Charlie girl.
Hey, Charlie girl. Hi, beautiful. How you doing, honey? So, good. I'm glad. Amanda's actually going to be able to be here today. And Tat Jack. All right, honey, I got you.
Buckeye Mama. Good afternoon.
Hey, Buckeye. How you doing, love? How you doing, sweetheart? I try very hard to acknowledge everybody that comes in. If I don't acknowledge you, I probably didn't notice. I don't know how. I swear I look at every single comment that comes through and I still miss some once in a while. Oh, that reminds me, you guys. Make sure you put it on all comments and not top comments, because then, so that means YouTube will pick what they think is important for you to see. I'm doing spectacular right now. Hey, Jenna, sweetie. How you doing, love? How you doing, honey? You're great about acknowledging your chat. I love that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I'll stop too. Like, I'm not a robot, so I move a lot too. I'm antsy, but the thing is, I'll stop even between readings too. If somebody has something to say, I'll acknowledge them. I'm not a robot. I can go quickly and go down that list and be end with it, but I don't want to treat you guys like a number, and I don't want to be treated like a robot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a talker, so I'd like to acknowledge people and talk. Sometimes people will send me photos, whether it's on Discord, Facebook, Messenger, whatever it is. They'll send me photos to share, like, hey, look what I've been doing, or look at my new dog, or look at this recipe I have, this food I made, whatever the case may be. So I'll stop and share with other people, because we're a cool little community. We've been here for a little while, so sometimes I'll stop in between the reading to talk for a second and show a photo or whatever. So that's why it does take a little bit of time. Like I said, I can rush and go through them very quickly, but then it'll feel like a job to me and not fun. You know what I'm saying? This isn't my job. I do this to have fun, basically. You know. No, really, we couldn't have figured that out. Oh, Rob. Yeah, I know. I like to talk. I don't tell you. Is it with me that the voice isn't syncing with the video? I don't know. Is it? Hold on. Let me check. Well, you guys let me know, because there's a delay, so I can't really tell. I can refresh if there's a problem. Actually, I can't even tell if it's blurry or not.
Somebody deleted his messages.
Yeah, I know. They're picking on them already.
She's not here. When did she get here?
All right, so.
Oh, by Jenna.
Yeah. They like picking on my husband. It's like a race to see when they can time him out first. Rhonda's like, be nice to Rob. All right. See, I'm forgetful. What was I going to do? Oh, okay. I started. Let me make sure I give Buckeye Mama a wrench. I started giving everybody a wrench, and the reason is for that is because I was always before, hey, if you got a channel, let the mods know, different things like that. If I give everybody a wrench, this cat. If I give everybody a wrench, oh, that little stinker. She's bugging my mom for treats. So if I give everybody a wrench, that way, just drop y'all channel, and I don't have to keep saying it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Game Girl said, hello, everyone, cleaning and listening. Hello, hello. Yeah, that brat cat. Yep.
Yeah.
She's not crying right now. She's standing right here, trying to think how she's going to sneak back up. See, yep, there she goes.
She's going over there.
All right, maybe she'll just stay behind
Maybe
the
she'll go to
laptop.
sleep.
This cat, I'm telling you. There's really no room for her to be up here, so we keep trying to take her down.
She's got to come over here.
Yeah, because you're the one that gives her the treats.
What if I put them over by you?
Oh, please don't. Please don't. You're the one that feeds them to her, though. I don't. They know when my mom's here. Listen, my cats and my dog know to go to my mother for the treat. So as soon as my mom comes here and sits down, floop, here comes the animals. Especially if she's in this room. And she's in this room. There's times when all the cats were sitting around her and the dog. But right now, Isis is the only one in here with my dog who always lays at my feet. He's always at my feet. He has a little bed right there. Your cat walks everywhere, even my computer. Yeah, same with this one. She is timed out. Not timed out. She has blocked two people. No, not two people. She blocked the same person twice, different weeks, not the same day, not the same time. Only time, somebody's been blocked by me was not even me. It was my cat. I had my phone like this. She walked across, bloop, they're blocked. A couple weeks later, bloop, they're blocked. It should have been a sign right there, but I love my cat, but he's a brat. Yeah, I know. We all got that bratty cat. She's good, but she does not like other animals, I should say.
Again, she found a place to sit.
Oh, she's literally laying at the very edge of the table next to my mom. She's just staring at my mom.
Yeah, she's got my notebook covered.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways,
Kashan, she said she's a brat, and Kashan said, like Mexican gets blocked.
Oh, yours is a boy. I have actually I got 2 boy cats and 1 girl cat. This is Isis. Oh, the boys are a sweetheart. It's her that's she rules the roost. Let me tell you, she rules the roost.
She's the mother of some of them, right?
Yeah. So she is what she is, and she's always been like that since I got her. Personality, that's for sure. And she always cries. If your new company coming in here, she'll jump around your lap and cry right in your face.
Kashan said, and then later on, Isis will be sleeping on the tarot spreads.
Yeah. Yeah, she has. We have to. The main reason why we don't let her, we try to stop her from jumping up here. Oh, which reminds me, I light my candle. She's caught her tail on fire twice. Not bad, just a little. And I'm like, oh, she didn't even notice it. I did. So we try very hard not let her near here at all because she's quick and she will jump up. Hey, company's coming. How are you doing, honey? All right, so let's get the show on the road. You guys know I always talk for a few minutes. It gives enough time for people to start trickling on in. So once I start readings, I can go down the list. All right. Iris, I'll pay my membership Friday, love. No worries, Jenna. You're fine, honey. All right. So listen, I have Roxanne, Alani, Dino, my favorite dinosaur, Saruk, Bobby, Lucy, Wendy, Lalami, CJ Mac, Manda, Savannah, Lisa Boo, Brenda, Gamer Girl, Kashan, Ashika, right? Did I say it right?
Ishika, it's an I.
It's Ishika. They put in there how to pronounce it. Ishika. It's E-C-K-A. Ishika. Beautiful name, by the way. Remember I said I was going to write it down to make sure I could pronounce it correctly. I didn't have my classes on.
But I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I did write it down, but I put it under Kashan's name and not Ishika's name because I'm an airhead. And Pass and Tat Jack. All right, so the list is pretty small so far, so it's not gonna it won't take so long if you're the first ones on the list as long. I call people 4 at a time. So the first, hey Levitt, how you doing, honey? So I call the first 4 people that say, yes, I'm here. I write down 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, read them, see who's next. That's why I'm saying if you're not here exactly when I call your name, that's okay. When I see you again, I'll try to get you on the next set. That once I finish reading those. If you got to work or whatever it is, let me know if you're on a lunch break or whatever the case is, and I'll try to adjust for you a little bit. All right.
Well, Dino is here.
So sometimes you can get moved up quickly, and then sometimes you got to wait a little bit. So it really depends. All right, Jenna, honey.
Is Charlie on the list?
No.
Thought I might have screwed up.
All righty. I'm on the phone with Linda Marie. She would like a reading. Okay, Amanda, honey.
With who?
Linda Marie.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Linda.
Can you move? And
Oh, I did forget Charlie on the list. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry, Charlie. I know you said hi, honey. I just don't remember you putting a 1 down, but I could be wrong.
Charlie was after
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh, Charlie was after Tat Jack? Okay. Well, she's like 2 down from that, but that's okay.
And Jenna, you got Jenna now?
Yeah, I got Jenna. Sorry about that. That's what I'm saying. I do miss people. Just remind. That's why periodically I do write the list. And yeah, Kashan's very good when she's here about making sure I stay on the ball.
Oh, he commented to Jenna.
He said, damn, Jenna, what the freak?
Time him out.
All right. So, see, the cat literally just ran over the candle and I had my hands like this. I'm telling you, this cat.
You know what I did last week? How I put you outside.
All right. So, if Roxanne, Alani, or Dino or Sarup Bobby is here right now, let me know. And those first 4 people I'm calling. And I know some of them are not here yet. So we'll wait till they come in. Hi, Vegas Paranormal. How you doing, honey? Welcome in, sweetie. Hello. Vegas, did you pop in to say hi or did you want a reading, sweetie?
Hi, Lonnie. She said hi, Mama. So Bobby's here.
All right,
Dino's
so
here.
Lonnie's here. Oh, Sarup Bobby is here?
Yep.
All right, Dino's here.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarup Bobby. Oh, nice. Thank you.
That's 3 of them here.
All right, so in the order I have so far is Alani, Dino, and Sarup Bobby. I know Lucy's not here yet. My hand's out like a little kid from the car, you know. This cat making sure it stays. No, the cat is right up on the laptop. All right, hold on. This cat's hitting stuff.
He's annoying.
We might just take the cat out of the room, to be honest. Oh, she's going right to my mother. Oh, what's good that's coming for you this October? Okay. I'm going to write down month of October. All right. Good question. All right, so I got Alani, Dino, Sarup, Bobby. Let's see. Wendy, are you in here? I know Lucy's not yet.
Wendy Lolima. Yep.
Yeah. You're welcome. I give everybody a wrench so you can drop your own channel. Just makes it easier for me. And for my mods.
They didn't want to read it yet.
All right, so I'll get going on the first couple of people I have here. So Lonnie's first. Oh, goodness. I have to grab my cards. Oh, I think I want to use these ones. Make sure I didn't leave one in here. Oh, she's taking a nap. Okay, no worries, honey. Whenever she gets back in here. Girl, you're surrounded by so many spirits. Yeah, I've been told that a lot. All right. I need to ground myself because these cards are flopping all over the place. I'm cleansing my cards at the moment.
What's that? If you want a reading, put a 1 in chat.
Is it kind of late there? Oh,
She said I'll pop out.
yeah. Oh, thank you, Lisa Boo, honey. All right.
Then she's leaving.
Well, these cards are flipping over. I think that card was for me and not. Usually I acknowledge a card and put it back, but I'm trying to ground myself as I do it. And the balance card came out. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do.
Sheikah said, yeah, it's 11:28 p.m.
Aw. If you wait a few minutes, I can bump you up a little bit. I just want to get these people that I've already called first. If you can't wait, I understand, honey. Hey, Rocco. Just pop in and say hello. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Rocco, sweetie. Oh, you love the witchy stuff, too.
What witchy stuff? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Keisha. Sorry about that, sweetie. I'm going to quickly, I don't usually snap my cards, but I'm doing it to quickly break up the energy. Oh, thank you, Jenna. All right. So Lonnie wants to know what's going to be on for the next month. Oh, I forgot to drop this for you guys. I'm on my laptops and I just dropped down the screen so you can see the cards a little bit better.
Oh, God, that's hard.
Oh, you're driving, Savannah, honey? So you're just going to listen? Okay, sweetheart. Tell Mr. Savannah we said hi. I'm assuming that he's in the car. All right, this card for you is first. All right, so basically for the next month, it looks like that you have something that you're working towards. Okay, I don't know what it is. Maybe you have a goal set, and it seems to be going well. Like you have your plans, you're pushing ahead, and you're working towards whatever it is plans that you have, whether it has something to do with your home or finances or something along that aspect. Okay. It does look like that you have decisions coming up, or you have curiosity how certain things are going to play out, and how the universe is going to play into that part for the month of October. So, but listen, so it looks like there's been some, I don't know. So either something's going to be ending soon, okay? In a way of it could be a couple of things, all right? It could be either if you're having a quarrel with somebody and you're trying to take away and stay away from it, that might be ending soon, or it could be letting you know that if you're having all fun and not going back to what it is that you need to, they're just letting you know that it's going to be a period where yeah, of course, we all have to find time to enjoy ourselves, but just make sure you get back on the grind. That there might be a little bump in the road, though, with something you might have planned with might have a little bump in the road. So you might have to take a little step back, a step break to regroup yourself, but make sure you get back on track by the end of the month. Basically, what it's saying.
Is it okay?
All right. Oops, see, these two cards came out. Oh, 3 cards. Let's see what they say. Your garden, weighing limbo. Okay. All right. So yeah, so there's a decision that you need to do that has to do with something that surrounds your home and finances that you need to work on. Listen, don't wait for somebody else to come along to try to help resolve whatever issue that there might be. You're not going to make sure you be the advocate for yourself. So it might be an indication that you're kind of laying in wait, try to see how it plays out, but they're saying take the initiative to scope it out and see what's going on. Okay, so nothing will creep up on you. All right, sweetheart. Hey, Dino, my favorite dinosaur. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm just checking to make sure you're still here. I'm pretty sure you are. I think I said that you're going to hop on the call when you're done getting your reading. Dino, did you want a general, honey, or did you have a question, love? You're welcome, Alani, honey. Thank you for coming in today. See, and these are people signed up early, so they make sure they're number one. I remember before most people that come in here not kind of know how we do things, but there's times people are like, no, I was the first one in here, but I already had a list before you came in.
Dino said general is fine.
All right, Dino, sweetie.
The dino. Dino.
All right. So what I do is, this part I did forget to mention. Anybody that comes here every single week and it's repetitive, what I start doing is doing the focus in the reading for the week. So the readings won't end up being repetitive, because sometimes that happens if your problem's not resolved quick enough. Like, we have things that go on in our life and nothing gets fixed right away. So sometimes if you get tarot readings until it gets resolved, the same issue will keep coming up over and over again. So a lot of times what I'll do is do the reading for the week, so you don't have the same reading every single week. Oh, it's raining. Ugh. Yeah, we've had nothing but rain here for days. I'm so glad we got a little break right now. Yeah. Oh, overnight, not last night, the night before was horrible, but it's been raining here for days. All right, so we got the first two cards here. All right. So there's some major concern of issues going on in your life, which we do. I know we talked very little bit about it behind the scenes, so I'll be vague about how I say this, because you'll already know what I'm saying. Everything going on seems to be building up all at once, and now you're stuck, you're stagnant. You don't know what to do. All right. And yeah, okay, yeah. So you already know what it is. So a lot of it has to do with things going on in the home situation, in the home life, and that type of avenue. And now you're stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. You don't know who to talk to. So because all that happens, you almost feel like, almost like that feeling of collapsing on the inside, and you're just stuck and you're stagnant there. And you almost that feeling of feeling hopeless. Okay. So, but we already know this. So these first cards that came out just gave me like an indication on where you're out in your headspace and kind of what's going on. This here is like you need, you're hoping somebody will come along to give you some emotional support. And it doesn't seem to be going quite the way that you were hoping. Okay, so now this is a part that I need to make sure I tell you, is because of everything going on, you're feeling very defensive and very protective for a very good reason. So you feel trapped because you don't know what to do, emotionally trapped. Okay. So sometimes when that happens, we just feel like we're going crazy on the inside, right? We've all been through this life. We all have ups and downs. Okay. In this instance, this is letting you know, and it's telling me basically, make sure that you take care of yourself and your mental health, okay? Because you don't want to spiral too quickly in a hole and not know how to climb out of it. But I think you already recognize and see it. So basically, this is your spirit's guide's way of like calling you out on it. They recognize and see that things are tough. You're struggling really bad, but please take care of the emotional aspects of it, because it's not fair for you. All right, sweetheart. Hey, Lucy. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, Swoop Bobby, did you have a question, honey? Or did you just want a general?
Did you see what Dino said?
I love you all. Y'all make me smile when y'all say I'm your favorite Dino. Oh, but you are. You're such a sweetheart.
Career reading, please.
A career reading. Okay, honey.
He's jobless right now.
Okay, all right. Yes, Lucy, I got your question. Part of it I don't know how to answer, and I'll tell you why in a second, though, Lucy. Actually, I'll do you next because you were technically on the list next, anyways. So we'll do Lucy right after Sarup. All right. Let me cross out who I did so far. All right.
A whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm doing good on a roll. I've done a couple already. Okay, Dino, honey. You have my number too. You can call me sweetheart. Let me cleanse my cards. I have my candle here. A lot of times between my readings, I cleanse the cards. And of course, PJ Wish. This is my little mascot rock that she painted for me. Anybody knows me knows I love anything to do with trees. So I make sure I keep this rock right by me when I do my readings. All right. Sarup would like a career reading. All right. Yeah, you feel like everything's crashing down around you. All right. So let's see what happens. So the first card that fell out was just indicating to me where you are in headspace wise. Like where are you at this moment? All right. Oh, okay. So it looks like, all right. I don't know if it's all you or circumstance, but it does indicate that not taking the initiative. Okay. So I don't know if it's circumstance that's holding you back or a part of you is holding your own self back. So and it's basically indicating that you're not pushing as hard as you definitely can, or maybe some of it's circumstance that made you feel that way. Okay. What it does indicate though is not to give up, that there is some still growth there that is going to be happening soon. And it does indicate that you might have to move and travel for you to be able to get that job that you're looking for. So it might not be very close, but you really get out there and start looking for it. Start building those building blocks. It's okay if we have a time of a setback and not knowing what to do, but this is really a good time right at this moment for you to start working towards our goals and looking out for what it is that you want to do. So that's a very good prospect for you in your future. Yeah, see what money you might have to travel a little bit to be able to get that money, but it is out there, so it is coming in soon. So basically what it's saying is, so you have the Tower card right now, like that means everything come crashing down around you, right? Can't get any lower than that. So only thing you can do from this moment on is build up from there, and that's what this is indicating, that this is a time to start working and getting all your stuff together and look out outside the scope that you're used to looking for, because it is there, and it does indicate that the money is out there ahead of you. I think you're just going to have to I don't know, go either think outside the scope that you were thinking, or you might have to travel to be able to get to a destination for your job, but it is out there and it will be coming soon. Just don't give up hope. You have no choice but to come up from this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't get any worse than it is right now. All right. So now is a good time to start planning and everything, or start building back up again. All right, Saru Bobby. So that's actually good news. I might not feel like it at this moment because it feels like everything's crashing down around you. But it's really going to force you to push you forward, because you have no choice but to go up. You're welcome, honey. But make sure you take that initiative to really fight and focus for yourself. Lucy says, oh goodness, Iris, put on your glasses.
It was pouring for at least good 30 minutes yesterday.
Oh, really? Here it's been raining for days. It's not today. It still has that kind of that damp feeling in the air, though. Maybe it's just me.
Someone's crying outside the door.
Oh, yeah. Hear my cat crying outside the door because we kicked her out. All right. So Lucy had a question. Lucy's question is am I a starseed? Did I live past life on other planets? Okay.
Then it's Ishika. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ishika. Ishika, are you in here, honey? No, Ishika. It's Ishika.
Ishika.
Ishika, are you in here, honey? If Ishika's in here, I'll read Ishika first, and then Lucy.
It's still
I know
raining
Ishika
there.
said it was getting late there.
She said it's still raining there, but not pouring like yesterday.
Oh, good, good.
Well, Torrington ended up with 5 inches of rain in the past few days. All that rain we're getting?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, they were talking about it. We're one of the worst in the state.
Wow.
I'll go babysit pretty soon.
Yeah, my mom just said we got like 5 inches of rain in the past few days. I'm telling you, and I was outside in the rain most of this weekend, and I think that's why I'm starting to get a little head cold. Ishika, are you in here?
Well, don't look it. We'll Lucy, and if she shows up, we'll tell her she's back.
All right. So I'll do Lucy now. Maybe Ashika couldn't say a little bit. Well, if Ashika comes back in here, we'll read them when they come back in. All right. So, Lucy, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know much about this subject. That's not really something I know very little. I know some, but very little. I will see what the cards have to say, though, and see what's going on. But that's not anything I've ever researched or studied or a rabbit hole I tried to go down. So I can't clarify that. I do past life regression classes. I have never experienced myself in a different realm like that. I do feel like we're in different realms. I do feel we could travel there that way astrologically and astral projection, that we can travel to different areas. But in past life, I don't know much about that. And that part, I'm going to be honest with you. So we'll just see what the cards have to say. Oh, it's raining in Ohio also. It's yuck. You know, that drizzly rain is not so bad because at least you can get out there and get outside without having to, get downpoured on and feel like you're getting soaked. It's just yucky and miserable. All right. This card came out for you, Lucy. So this is not answering your question at all, but it does indicate that you've been going through some stressful times, or so there's something going on in your life that's a little stressful for you. All right, so let me focus though on your question. Oh, this has to do with karmic things. All right. The cat. Oh, only for a brief second. I just heard it a second ago. All right. Oh, this card flipped. Come on, answer Lucy's questions. All right, Lucy, this is not answering the question at all whatsoever. We could try it again on Thursday and see what happens when we connect with our spirit guides better. Like I said, I can't promise because I don't know too much about that. Okay, maybe I can try connecting and see what I get from it, but I never went there, so I don't really know anything about it. It does indicate here, though, what your guides are telling you is that you're going through a really difficult time. Okay. And you're kind of hoping that things that would work out, answers would come through to you, was maybe a little bit different, or things came into play a little bit differently, right? But you have no choice now that you feel like you've been stuck and stagnant for a while. You're not healed, you're not better, you're not feeling better, but you are starting to feel a difference. Like you're starting to get yourself out of that little hole that you're in for a little bit, okay? And then with that, because you've been going through a hard time, basically it's letting you know to soul search to be able those answers that you needed because you felt like you've been done wrong. But basically it's saying that you have been done wrong and it's not fair to you about what's been going on. Attention so you can fix those things. But the question that you asked me, I'm going to start doing some research on and try to learn a little more about it. Because I've heard about it, but I never really looked into it myself enough to say, make an opinion. I'm just being honest with you about it.
I think Rob was going to say something.
So, okay, I'm done with the dishes. You want to come here and do my dishes? All right, Lucy. Sorry I couldn't answer your question per se and didn't even come up in a reading.
Did he come in to let her? He kicked her out.
Hold on a second. I got to mute for a second. Jenna, if you're listening, I'm going to tell you what my husband said when this live is over. I've been using an epilator for my face and body, and tweezer hurts like hell on my face. That is absolutely my stress right now. I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. Oh, Gamer Girl says I hate the dishes, right?
I'll see you later.
All right, Mama. I hate dishwashers too because it seems not to clean the dishes like I want. Listen, one thing about the dishwasher, which my kids and husband don't understand this, I tell them all I soak my dishes just before I stick them in the dishwasher. I try to rinse them, and if anything's sick, I let it sit for a second, and then I have to get a hard scrubby and get all the guck off. Because one thing about dishwashers, like they'll make the glass and everything look pristine, but it doesn't take anything off. So you have to take everything off of whatever dishes it is before you even wash them. Sometimes I just end up washing them myself. I do have a dishwasher. Oh, it is Iris. I understand. And this reading helps. Okay, sweetheart. I do have a dishwasher though. I do use it, but sometimes if the dishes are really dirty and I have to scrub get all the gook off, I might as well just keep on scrubbing and wash it and rinse it and stick it in a dish drainer. That's just my theory. But glasses, I think they do very well on. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Next, let's see who the next four people is. Wendy's sleeping. Lilami, CJ Mack, Manda, Savannah, and Lisa Boo. If you're in here listening, let me know. Oh, actually, Lordy, list isn't that long at all, honey. Do you want me to put you on the list? I'm going to put you on the list. If you don't want me to, let me know. And I didn't even start an hour ago. And I've already got through a few people. Okay, Lisa's here. Lucy said, I just scrub and put back in the dishwasher for washing again. Yeah, right. I just scrub them beforehand. You know, like those plastic scrub pad things are like circle. I use that to get everything off. All right, Lisa's here. Lisa, did you have a question, honey? Manda, are you in here? I know Manda's on a call, so she might wait. And Brenda, I think CJ Mack was just here. Okay, good, honey. Actually, I'll let CJ Mack and them know that their turn's up. Lilami, are you in here, honey? You use those steel colored scrubs? I have those too, but it depends on the dishes. I have plastic ones too, because it depends on what I'm doing. Depends if I can use them or not. Okay, Manda's here. Lalami, are you in here? I know you were a little while ago, so you might have left. I know you guys bounce in and out because you guys know it's going to be a little bit. Brenda, are you in here? Let me know if you're in here. Not in the non-stick pans, as that would wreck them. Oh yeah, it will. It would. Yeah. That's why you got the plastic ones. Soak them and just great use of that, you know. I use cast iron a lot. I don't really have any more. I have non-stick pans, but I don't really use them that much anymore. Okay, Amanda's here. All right. Oh, I got Amanda down. I got Lisa Boo and then Amanda. All right. Oh, and then Wendy. So I'm going to do Lisa, Amanda, then Wendy. They said you're napping. And Brenda. All right. So for now, I'm going to do Lisa, Amanda, Wendy, and then Brenda. All right. Okay, Lori. Thank you, honey. So if Lisa, Amanda, Wendy, or Brenda have a question, let me know now. Lisa, did you have a question or did you want a general of? Okay, Lisa, sweetie. I'm shuffling these cards for you now. I'm just going to acknowledge this one and put it back. Charge. You're moving forward. You're taking quick action. Oh, trying to find that balance. That card was flipped in there, but I'm still shuffling. All right, Lisa. Oh, let me put this down. All right. So listen, Lisa. We got the Tower card in here, but it was the very first thing. That means this has already happened. What worse that you thought could possibly happen has already happened. It's already come crashing down around you. Now, you're kind of upset because this is the travel card, looking out to your future, see what it is that you want to do, and you feel like everything has changed, okay, and you're kind of bummed about it for very good reason. But the good news is, I'm going to pull a couple more cards here just for a little more clarity. But the good news here is it does seem like everything is starting to work out, okay? So just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it seems like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. In other words, something is going to come along that's going to make you happy and feel a little bit more like yourself and make you feel a little more cheerful. But listen, the worst part of you that was going to happen has already happened. You have no choice but to work and build yourself up from here. You still feel a little stagnant and bummed because you can't go out and do what it is that you want to do, which breaks you and makes you feel down a little bit, but it's letting you know that something's better is coming. Also, there's going to be some kind of happiness or a little bit of celebration. Oh, good, Lalami. Okay, honey. Oh, you're a fighter. You're going to make sure everything works out. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So I don't know if this means a partnership happening in coming for you in the future, and maybe that's what that celebration is for. But you fight for what you love and care about. Like you're gonna stick for it for no matter what until the ends, and you're gonna make sure everything works out. And it's just an indication of being very passionate and you wanting to find that happiness with something you really do care about. This is good because I wanted more clarification because you've already went through the worst of it. You're still healing and you're bummed right now, right? So I wanted to see, well, what's the celebration card mean? What's happening at the end? And it's definitely about a major life change shift that that this has to do with something or somebody you care about and love very deeply. That's what you're very, very loving and passionate with, that you're gonna stick up for, fight for, and grow together with. Okay. And that's what this is indicating. All right, sweetheart. So that's good. Don't give up hope, sweetie. Just keep being the best version of you and everything will work out okay. All right, sweetheart. Now it is Amanda's turn. Amanda, you in here, honey? Hey, Yaya, how are you? Hello, beautiful artists and beautiful chat. How you doing? Thank you. I am a fighter for sure. Absolutely. Hey, Sugar Glider, how you doing? If you guys just came in, if you just came and say hi, hello. But if you like your reading, put a one in the comments. Oh, who did I say I was doing right now? See, my brain. I got squirrel brain. Oh, Amanda. Amanda was just here. Amanda, do you have a question or is it just general, honey? Okay, Sugar Glider. No problem, sweetheart. Taylor should be sentenced to life in prison without the chance of parole. Oh, awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's perfect. All right, Amanda. That's great news. Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, yeah. Let me write you down, honey. Oh, I'm just going to acknowledge this and put this card back. Oh, this has to do with money. That's what came up. It has to do with your finances. Exactly. She does deserve everything she gets. It's something that that happened in Yaya's town and people that she knew years prior. So she was really connected with a case, and it's a very, very gruesome case. Sorry, I sound like I got a fire truck going by. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, so that explains, Amanda, that the card that fell out before, this card kind of goes along with it. It's indicating here in a recent past, anyways, that you didn't get the help that you're hoping for. At least it failed. It didn't go in your favor. Mm. Good news is, even if it doesn't feel like it at the very moment, this whole reading has to do with your finances. Listen, so even though nothing went right for a while, you have no choice but to be able to grow from here, right? And to keep it pushing along. And that's what it's indicating, is that you're going to still keep working towards whatever it is that you need to do. So if you've been holding off a little bit, time is going to, come for you to get back on a grind. And so even though one thing fell through, it's going to force you to look at things differently and work as hard as you possibly can. It does look like, though, that there will be some kind of form of higher education or a lesson that's going to go along. Yeah, exactly. That's going to come along and that's going to be able to help ease you in the long run. So I don't know if it's like going back to school or learning a different trade or something that's going to help you along the way in the long run. So don't give up. Somebody's going to come along that's going to help guide you in the right direction. So even though this one door closed and it didn't work out the way you're hoping, it's pushing you to work forward, and it's going to help you once you start feeling better about the direction you're going in and how hard as you're working. Basically, once you project the energy out, other doors and other avenues are going to open up for you. So don't give up hope yet. Okay, honey? So that's pretty good. All right, honey. Next is Wendy. Wendy. Wendy, let me know if you want a general reading or if you had a question, honey. And then after Wendy is Brenda and then Lalami. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, Lucy, the case is very, very sick and gruesome. And I'm glad she got life in prison. It is disgusting. As you guys know, if it seems a little quieter in here, it's because my mother's getting ready to babysit for my granddaughter. So just by chance, if you start hearing a little kid screaming, that wild 3-year-old is running around and having a free life. Okay, Wendy, honey, a general. Okay, sweetie. All right, Wendy. Okay, so this is pretty deep. Listen, Wendy. So you found recently in the past, you found out some truths, some secrets that really broke you. Okay, it broke your spirit. It really broke you down. And now, at this moment, anyways, you're probably going through a really dark phase in your life. In other words, maybe a period of depression or sadness. You feel like all hope is lost, and it feels like everything around you is just has come crashing down around. But I just want you to know that in this reading is that it's saying though that even though that everything is coming down and it feels like it can't get any worse, that some things, not everything, but some things are fixable. Okay, and that's what this is indicating. That I'm not saying it's not as bad as it seems, because it might definitely, some things might actually, feel absolutely horrible, but there's some things that are able to be worked out and be able to work through, and you're going to be able to find that passion to be able to still keep pushing forward just when you think that you can't anymore. So really, truly don't give up. Yes, your heart was broken. You found out, I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I don't know your story, but yes, you did find out some things that, that came to light that kind of broke you, right? But even though when that happens, it's better to know than not to know. So even though it feels like everything's crashing down around you, at least the truth is revealed, okay? And that needs to happen, so then you can make the decision that's best for you to be able to push and carry on, so you can live the best life that feels the best for you, and then live in your truth and be able to push forward. And that's kind of what this is indicating. So it might suck, it might be horrible, but just know that you have no choice but to build up from here. Okay, that just know, like, listen, look at this. You have that loss. Okay, you have that loss here. You're going through that time of depression and sadness, but there is still hope right behind you. You just haven't seen it yet, and that's what this is indicating. All right, sweetheart. All right, my love, honey. I'm sending you lots of loves and hugs, Wendy. All right, Brenda. Brenda, did you have a question, hon? Of course, Wendy, sweetheart. I don't know, for some reason that reading made me want to give you a big hug. So I'm giving you love and hugs from a distance. Brenda, let me know if you're in here, honey. Thank you, Kashan, for keeping up with the list, sweetie. Is CJ Mack or Savannah in here? Because after I read Brenda and Lalami, they're next on the list. Hey, Alicia, how you doing, love? Oh, I saw Lucy said, I'm sorry, Lori said, Gamer Girl, I'll have to try that with some white sauce. Yum. So now I'm going to go back and see what Gamer Girl said because now my curiosity's piqued. All right, I saw something about spinach. I tried spinach pizza and now it's my favorite. Oh, no, spinach pizza with white sauce and garlic is my favorite. And I even like it with roasted tomatoes, but I like anything that has pizza, white sauce pizza with spinach, tomatoes, garlic is my favorite. Don't knock until you try it because I'm telling you, oh, it is so yummy. Yeah, Lori's on the list. I got Lori, Sugar Glider, and then Yaya. Actually, let me reread the list for you that of the people I still have left. I'm not going to tell you the people I've read, but the people I have left. Did you want to be put on the list, Alicia? Let me write you down. If you don't, just let me know. All right, so I'm getting ready to read right now Brenda when she answers. Maybe she stepped out for a minute. So if Brenda's not here, Lalami, let me know if you're in here. So I'm getting ready to do Brenda and Lalami. Roxanne, she's not in here yet, but she signed up early. Then Gamer Girl. Oh no, I'm sorry. Then CJ Mack, Savannah, Gamer Girl, Kashan, Pass, Tat Jack, Jenna, Linda, Marie, Charlie Girl, Lori, Sugar Glider, Yaya, and Alicia. That's my list. Oh, Lalami, you posted your question. Okay, sweetheart. Let me look at it. Would love to read on the purpose of my connection with Nikhil in my life. Okay. Your question is up there. Okay, Brenda, let me see. Oh, no, hold on, Brenda. Brenda, I'm going back up. Oh, okay. You want the health and the outcome of your next eye surgery. And then after you, Lalima wants to know. Let me make sure I write it down because I forget. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, good. All right. Savannah's in here. All right. So I'm going to do Brenda, Lalami, and then Savannah. Okay, Brenda. For one, it doesn't answer the question that you asked. It does. Oh, hold on. Let me pull another card because you did have a health question. This isn't about health. Okay, this is about something else going on in your life. All right. I wanted to pull another card that kind of indicates how everything's going in your health wise and your eye. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out smooth. You're still going to be on top. You're still going to be able to push forward. So basically, whatever medical problems you have, they're all manageable. Okay. So which is good. So you still have a good quality of life ahead of you. All right. I mean, we're all getting older. We have little bumps in the road, but it's nothing that is gonna that'll have to break your spirit, because medication will be able to help you be able to regulate whatever's going on and in your eye surgery and everything. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, but let's talk about what's going on here. Spiritually, though, you have some things that are not quite balanced within your life. All right. It looks like it's either, I don't remember if you said you had children or not, but it does indicate maybe something in your life with maybe your children or niece or nephew or somebody that you're connected with that you're concerned about. Okay. And what choices maybe they're making and how that's going to work through. All right. Well, hold on, I'm going to pull another card to get a better indication. And okay, no, maybe it's not your children. I mean, it still could be, but it could be your partner too. It could be your spouse and the concern going on there. That could be an indication what's going on. But it's something that you very love, you're passionate, you're very connected with. So it's somebody that you're very, very close to in life. All right. So even if whatever decisions will affect you indirectly. Okay. So, and that's what this is indicating. And that's kind of the fear that you have instead of ahead of you. So you might be asking a question about your health, but your subconscious is really concerned about this. All right, Brenda. And that's kind of what's going on right now, sweetie. Oh, you're waiting to get your phone. It's almost your turn, honey. I'm doing Lalami, and then it's your turn, Savannah. All right, Lalami, honey. So Lalami wants a love reading, so I'm going to shuffle and pull a couple cards for Lalami and a couple cards for the person she has a question with. Who wants to move? Oh, your daughter. Okay. That's what your fear and concern is. Oh, and you're hoping they don't follow through with it. You're hoping it's just talk. It didn't say, I mean, maybe next time we can ask that question, but it didn't say one way or the other. Just that you're thinking that it might be a rash decision and they're not thinking through, like they're not thinking fully through their decision. All right. Brenda said, thank you, Iris. You always pull it out. Oh, you're welcome, honey. All right. So, all right. I think already, I don't know how in depth you are in deep with this relationship. Okay. I'm going to be honest here though. Hopefully whatever issues go on is workable, but I don't really see a love connection. I see a lot of, all right. So it looks like whatever you thought would come out of the relationship doesn't seem to be that way. Like you already see some red flags, some signs to show you that it's not what you quite think it might be, but maybe you're ignoring them, but they're not quite the way that you thought they would be. So you're feeling a little torn on what you should be able to do and what's going on there. And you're just kind of laying and wait and see if it can happen, but you're getting sick of waiting already. Okay. So this is they try to defend themselves and hold their own, act like everything's okay. All right. They might even feel a little defensive sometimes. I don't know what that means. Listen, they might act before they think too. But this card here. All right, this is a victory card. All right. So whatever choices they make, they do it without thinking, and it ends up not working out for them. I don't know what that means. Has to do with your relationship. I don't see, it looks like you're going in this direction, they're going in this direction, and nothing is crossing paths, okay? There's nothing here that indicates a love or a partnership. That doesn't mean that things won't change, but this is a direction that is heading now. All right. And also don't be blinded. Okay. This is an indication, like don't be blinded. Don't let them trap you into thinking and feeling a certain way with empty promises. All right. And this is kind of what this is indicating here. I'm not saying that, oh, long distance, so everything is based on what I'm told and my assumptions too. Okay, so like I said, it looks like you already have red flags. They're kind of leaving you in the dark and not sure what to do. You've been waiting for a long time, so you're not really progressing in your life. You're not being able to push forward because you're lying in hope. You're lying in wait. And that's kind of what this is indicating here. They are portraying themselves to be one certain way. All right, if I'm honest, it's not that they're a horrible person. They're just not how or who they portray themselves out to be. They're not the victor. They're not somebody that's going to come help or save the day or anything like that. It's the complete opposite. All right, so really pay attention to those red flags. Yeah, again, and they're not emotionally connected at all whatsoever in the situation. And there's like something that you don't know, something that's missing. Like you just know in your heart that there's a piece there that's not being shared and you're trying to figure that out. All right. I don't see that changing anytime soon. That's my personal opinion. Maybe it can get resolved long term, but it doesn't. Regardless, there is no connection there. There's no long term home life, no long term shared finances, no long term love connection. But that's my opinion based on this reading. All right, sweetheart. Okay, Savannah. All right, Lalami. I hope that helped a little bit, sweetie. All right, so Savannah will get a general reading. All right, Savannah. What I'll do is, Savannah, though, I'm going to give you a reading for the week. So from this Tuesday to next Tuesday, okay? Yes, CJ, I didn't miss you. You didn't answer when I called you. I can do you right after Savannah, okay, honey? I'll do you next. And then Gamer Girl, Kashan, Ashika, if they're still in here, but I think they said they had to go to bed. And then Past. All right, Savannah, let me cleanse these cards for you, honey. Hold on. I'm dropping stuff on the floor. Thank you, Alicia and Lori, for cleaning up space in here. Oh. All right, so right away, that flipped over. There's a whole bunch that flipped over, but I'm only gonna pull the one I acknowledge that I seen. All right, and it has to do with the home front. Okay, new beginnings coming ahead. All right. All right. So we're gonna do it just for this week, though. Just for this week. How's the reading just for this week gonna go? Okay. So listen, this is only for this week. All right. And one of the reasons I do that is because, well, for one, you're in here all the time. But Second of all, I know that you've been through a lot of stressors, so I just wanted to get by, day by day, 1 week at a time, just kind of see how things going. All right. It does say that because it seems like whatever you look out towards to move towards, nothing seems to be working right. And this is in the recent past, right? So right now you're thinking about how you wish things could be, and because of those stresses, it's causing stresses in the relationship and stresses within you. Okay. So this reading is for you. So it's only about you. Okay. In this instance. All right. So just indicating it feels like everything that you care about and love is just falling apart. And that's in all relationships. I'm not talking about like with your spouse, whatever. I mean, what happens when you're stressed and you have a lot of tension? Sometimes we take it on the ones we care about the most, right? But I'm not talking about that. This is just in general, you're looking back, reflecting because nothing seems to be going right. It just seems like everything is going wrong. All right. And that's kind of how this feeling is for for a while. So right now it's reflecting how you wish things could be like that. I wish things were different. What if I did it this way? What if I did it that way? What are we supposed to do now? Like that's what's going on in the moment. And because of that, it seems like all relationships just feels like it's not there. All right. So it's making you feel like that you're not the best version of yourself. Basically just remember who you are, and these feelings and what's going on is only temporary. Okay. Let me see if I can pull anything else for you, because I have a feeling that a lot of this is stuff that you already know and feel. And, let's see what else is going to happen. All right. This flipped over. All right. Yep. The problem is money and how you're going to get it to work that way. It does indicate, though, that somehow, some way, something's going to come along and work out. All right. In the near future. All right. So this week, I pulled this out to go past this week just to give you a better indication. So this week, might be a little rough. All right. But it's been a little rough for a while, regardless, right? But it does indicate of something's going to come along to do with more in the financial aspect and growing towards that. So it will get better. It will get better. There is new beginnings in the horizon, because that's the first card that fell out, and that sometimes happens to me to let me know what the reading is going to be about or what's going on, and it had all to do with new beginnings. Okay, and that has to do more with like income and on the home front and stuff. So which is pretty good. All right, sweetie. Hey, Peaches. Yeah, of course, Peaches. It'll be a little bit. I mean, the list isn't too long, but you know how the drill is. It's going to be a little while. Oh, look at Savannah. Make sure she's cleaning space too. How far? So I know. You probably got like 8 to 10 people ahead of you. I'd probably come back in like a half an hour, 45 minutes. Oh, no problem. Oh, Peaches, everybody here is a mod. Just to make things easier, everybody here is a mod. I have a couple mods that can like time people out or whatever if they need to be, but everybody is a mod. So if you want to share your channel. This way I don't have to say, hey, can you share some so-and-so channel? You can just share your own channel. We all help each other grow and support here, right? All right, now it's CJ's turn. CJ, you in here, honey? I got CJ, Gamer Girl, Kashan, Pass, and Tat Jack. If you're in here, let me know now, and I'll race you down. Even Kashan like says, we all know Peaches goes in and out. Oh, see, Gamer Girl got a channel. I'm not even subscribed to it. I'll subscribe to it. I didn't know you had a channel, girl. Okay, Tat Jack is here, so I'll do CJ Mac and then Tat Jack. Oh wait, Gamer Girl's in here. I'm lied. I'm gonna do CJ Mac Gamer Girl. Tat Jack. Kashan. Pass, are you listening? Pass is always in and out too. Oh, good. CJ, you're here. Absolutely, Savannah. Absolutely. And that happens. That all of us. Listen, my even me and my spouse, my husband and I, our biggest fights always resolve around money. Always. What's our biggest stressors in life when we're adults? Money and in our home life, right? You know, and then so if we're stressed out about something, we just get on each other's nerves. So we end up fighting over stupid stuff that really doesn't matter. That's all. That's every single person in the world. I don't care who you are. We all do it. CJ Honey, did you want a general reading or did you have a question? Oh, thank you, Jenna. Jenna says show love and support to our girl Iris and hit that like for all being here. Thank you, honey. Yeah, right, Savannah. You need a big door to open up soon. Seriously. I don't think CJ let me know if she had a question or not. So whatever comes out, comes out. Okay, general. All right. The card that came out was an indication like the fun's over. That can mean 10 different things. I don't know. So let's pull some cards and see what that means. Oh, some indecisions. Okay. So, all right. So you have basically what it's saying is something's holding you back. You have all these big plans that you want to do. Just so I know when I say this, somehow, some way it's telling me everything is workable. Okay. And these are just some stressors that you're going through right now. Everything is workable. Just so you know this. You have these big plans. You look out and see where you want to go to. Okay. Whether you should go, whether you should stay, what your next move should be. Like you got all this stuff going on. All right. All these big plans. You're looking out and seeing what you can do next, basically. Okay. What some of your frustration is a setback, and that has to do with you feel like you know and want things that'll help better yourself, but you feel like that the masculine energy that's in your life is not there, having the same passion and energy as you do, and that's kind of frustrating to you. Okay. And because of that, because they don't seem to get it, okay, that really puts a damper on to the bigger picture on what you want to do. Okay. Whether because everything costs money and has finances. So it feels like they're not there to support, to be able to do the things that you want to do that you know for you, you will feel better. All right. Wanting that sense of freedom and getting out into the world. And that's basically what this card is now. And not having somebody that's sharing the same energy to you is kind of stressful. All right. It does indicate though that it's fixable. Whatever it is fixable. Might not go exactly as smoothly or as much as you wanted it to go planned wise, but everything is fixable. Just so you know that this is just mostly indicating your stressors that nothing is going quite as easy or as smooth as you wanted it to. You don't understand why people don't have the same support and passion that you do, and understand like, listen, this seems like a good thing. Why don't you feel that way too? And it so kind of feels like a letdown a little bit, but just know that's only temporary because you know what you want to do. Okay. So this is all fixable. Everything will work out the way it should be worked out. Just don't give up hope. Oh, it says hold on. Let me put my glass so I can see CJ. Says, I've been building up learning how to drive and I've always been too scared to get out there. Yeah, that's getting out in the world. And too scared and told I couldn't, but I'm going for it now. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that you don't have that same, you don't feel like that you're receiving that same energy, that same passion that you have for it. So that's kind of a letdown. But like I said, it's fixable. That basically means you can still do it no matter what. You might not get the support that you feel like you deserve, but that doesn't shouldn't stop you for doing what you feel like is right for you. Okay. Hey Kendra, 11 months. I love you, Kendra. My mom is in the next room watching a grandbaby right now, so I don't know if she's listening. 11 months. Wow. Mm. You know what? Not yet. Next month will be a year, actually, that I started my channel. Next month in October. Yeah. Almost a year already. Almost a year already. Can you believe it? Awesome. Yeah, and Kendra has basically been here since the beginning. A lot of you guys have. Oh, Kashan's checking, make sure my list. Iris, I'll message you in a bit. Okay, Savannah, sweetheart. Yeah, we should do a live panel next month. Girl, if you got any ideas, let me know. We definitely have to. All right. I'm just reading comments. Oh, that's awesome. Peaches giving CJ words of encouragement. Yeah, Peaches, did you just get your license, right? Thank you, Lori, honey. All right. Next is Gamer Girl. Gamer Girl, did you have a question, honey? I don't remember. Or did you just want a general? Gamer Girl, then Tat Jack, and then Kashan. And then we'll do the next few people on the list, which Jenna will be the next one on there, and Pass the Pass comes back. Yeah, exactly, Peaches. Yep, you've been around for a while. A lot of you guys have been. Gamer Girl, did you have a question, honey? Oh, general. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, let me acknowledge this card and put it back. Oh, okay, you're not fully over it, but you're starting to get over the dark time that you've had for a little bit, of feeling down and stuff. Starting to slowly heal, starting to slowly build out of it. It's a work in progress. All right. Whoop. I have a bad habit of knocking over my candles. Oh, there's been some. All right, so there's been some learning lessons and some progress that should have happened that didn't happen. Okay. I don't know what that is. So whatever the ideas or whatever you're working towards didn't feel like it kind of went that way. All right. So let's see what happens from there. So that's probably what the basis of the reading is going to be on. All right. Oh, okay. So listen. So the first card that came out does say, so this explains this a little bit. Okay. So you've been going through a little dark patch right now, okay, recently. And you do feel yourself very, very slowly starting to come out of it because things had happened that didn't quite go the way you were hoping. All right. It didn't work out the way you expected or wished that it would. All right. So this is what's going on. So basically when this happens is basically your guides are calling you out, letting you know exactly what's going on. So then that way you're able to take the right steps. Okay. When you have something that doesn't happen and you have a setback, that's what it is, a setback. All right. So you're in a phase where you don't recognize the strength that you have inside of you. And basically the universe is letting you know, like, listen, You still have it inside of you. The only one that can get out of life that you want out of life is you, and you have to remember that. All right. So because of that, now you don't know what the next step should do. Okay. You're afraid to take that leap of faith, and you're afraid to be able to push forward. All that is circumstance happened, but how you react to it and how you decide to change it and move forward, that part's on you. And that this is kind of what this is saying. So don't let one situation, even if it was a big major one, hold you back where you're not giving yourself your best chance. Okay. And that's kind of what this is saying. All right. If you want something to change in your life, you have to take the initiative, take the action, and push forward. But you're not at this moment. All right. So they're basically letting you know, if you want change, you got it. You got to do it. Nobody can help you in this circumstance except for you. All right, sweetheart. All right. And it sucks when that happens, but sometimes we just need acknowledgement, or we need somebody else. We need to hear it from somebody else to say it out loud. So be like, yeah, you're right. I am holding myself back. I am making excuses. I have a fear to push forward. All right. You got to acknowledge that so you can remember that I have good inside of me. I can do it. I can push forward, and I can continue on. Hey, lovely jubbly. How you doing, love? You're welcome, gamer girl, honey. It's nice to see you too. I'm so happy you're in here. All right. Let me see what Peaches wrote. She wrote something big. Got to put my glasses on. If it's more than a word, I can't see it. I donate Iris or renew my membership, but you know what, I haven't been going on. Peaches, don't worry about it, sweetheart. You got to take care of yourself. You and your family comes first, no matter what. Okay, YouTube is just entertainment. You understand? I really want to. Oh, no more Thursday, Iris. So I'm hoping I get a nice reading. But yeah, all right, Peaches, honey. Oh, thank you, gamer girl. All right. You don't got too much longer, Peaches. All right. Who's next? Tat Jack. Tat Jack, you in here, love? So I got Tat Jack and Kashan. So if you have a question, let me know. And then when I get to Kashan, I'll figure out the next few people in the list are. Which is actually Past and Jenna. Look at it. My coffee's done. I have to take the lid off so I can take that last little slurp that's in there. Tat Jack, let me know if you're in here. Here, in general. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you so much for waiting patiently. All right, let me cleanse these cards a little bit. Oh, taking our time and rest. All right. It's good that we take a break, take a step back, regroup, take a period of rest. But you know what? It's not good if we stay in that funk for too long. So let's see what this says. What lies beneath you? Oh, okay. Listen. So I don't know if this card indicates, it could indicate a spouse or a masculine figure that's around you. It doesn't necessarily mean a spouse, by the way. But it does indicate a masculine person around you that's very strict, straightforward. Sometimes it can be narcissistic, but sometimes they're a leader in some form. Okay. So this is what lies beneath you. And if that lies beneath you, all right, and I pulled it from the bottom to see what lies beneath you, that is indicating what's in your way. All right. This is what's in your way. Somebody that you feel like is holding you back. I don't know if it's legal wise or some masculine energy that's in your life, something or somebody that feels like they're holding you back. Because, and the reason why I say that it might be a spouse or somebody in a partnership in that way is because of the rest of the reading. It does indicate that you're a good provider, that what you work for is very important to you and you want to make sure you get everything done. All right. It just seems like it might be somebody in the picture is not helping out the way that you feel like they should help out and it's like it feels like a roadblock. Okay. And that's not fair to you. So because of that, you're having a really hard time, because whatever relationship that I'm talking about that is indicated with this card here, that's very important to you. It's a Lover's card in reverse. That's very important to you is not balanced. It's not there, and you don't know how to work on that and get that back to where it should be. All right, because you have all these great qualities, have all these things to offer. So why does this feel like it's holding you back, right? No man in your life. Okay. All right. So then it's all right. So let me pull some more cards for more indication. It could be something that is, like I said, doesn't always necessarily mean a man. But let me pull some more cards here to get an indication. Oh, maybe. I'm not going to say anything until I pull another card. Oh, okay. So listen, there. All right. So what I would guess, if it's not a man in your life, because it isn't that masculine energy, but it also has to do with some kind of leadership role. So that is something that's in front of you. That's what's stopping you. That's what's in your way. There's some kind of leadership role, and that is keeping you from something. Is holding you back. Something is blocking you. That's in your way. That's keeping you from being able to push forward. Okay. It's bringing that imbalance in your life. These are two balance cards right here, and both of them are indicating that one's in a spiritual sense and one is affecting your life wise on what direction you should go next. And it has something to do that you love and passionate about, that you feel like that you're missing out on, or that you love that's slipping away, and you're trying to find those answers. Okay. So if you're trying to find those answers on whatever is going on, which made you spiritually feel like you're disconnected some days, and the problem that's beneath that's beneath you, that's blocking you, is a situation that maybe you don't have control over. Okay. Because this can be a legality card, but it also can have to do with somebody with a masculine energy that's putting a roadblock up in front of you. And because of that, all because of whatever it is that's your stressor is keeping you from pushing forward, is keeping you from taking that next step, the next leap of faith. All right, sweetie. Hey, CJ Mac. Love you, Iris. Thank you for being you from all the girlies. Oh, thank you, CJ. That's very kind of you, honey. Oh, there's PJ's wish. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you guys are awesome. Could it be health related? Hold on. I'll pull a card, see if it could be health related. I don't think so, though. Let me see, though. It didn't indicate that, but it could be. All right. No, what it does indicate, though, is a fear of change and endings. All right. It could be a fear of maybe loss of life. It doesn't indicate loss of life. It indicates fear of losing life. Like things are not going to work out. That's what that indicates there. When you had me pull the questions about health. All right, sweetie. Oh, what does PJ say? Iris. Just stopped in to say hi, sending love and good thoughts, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, PJ. And I have my rock here with me. I let everybody know how you made it for me, and I absolutely love it. All right. Who is next? I just did Tat Jack. Now it's Kashan. Kashan, do you have a question, love? Yeah, Kashan. Ashika, I don't think is here. They said they were going to sleep. All right, question. There's two female friends who are in my class. They both are still besties. In the past, lately I received Instagram requests, hold on, it moved up, not from their individual pages, but from their besties page. Both of them I knew were dramatic and gossip seekers who were all the time trying to make your time worse, which they had tried to do in the past 2 years ago when we studied with them, basically their core. I blocked their Instagram requests because, why you suddenly want to become my friend? Both of you never really liked me. Also tried to cause trouble in my life. I want to know what's up with their life now, and that they thought of sending requests. I thought they or looking for some gossip or tea from my life. Let's see what's popping in theirs. Their names are Deepti, and Humika. Oh, I can Kashan, you know, once you put those names in there, um, I'm just gonna not be able to pronounce them. Listen, my grandmother was in her early 50s before she got her license. You got this. You got this, CJ. And it's scary and fearful to try something new. All right. All right, Kashan, let me cleanse these cards for you, honey. Gamer girl, do it, honey. Anybody can learn tarot, sweetie. No, Mama's not in the room, lovely. She's watching my grandbaby right now until my husband gets back, which will be in like 45 minutes or so, about an hour. All right, so Kashan, this is you in this situation. Yeah, so they're not doing too well. At least one of them isn't. So the first name began with, oh, okay. They see better potential in you than they have in themselves. So that leads to a little bit of jealousy. All right, let me see. What's the name of the first one? All right, so this is D, this is B. I'm gonna say DB. Okay. You're left in limbo, kind of figuring out, what's going on, but you don't want them to see anything but goodness come from you. So they wouldn't find nothing out anyways. Like they wouldn't find out any tea or anything because you're not going to let that happen. But it does indicate that they see something in you that they feel like they don't have themselves. The one with the D, okay, whatever they're working towards doesn't seem working out. So their life is going kind of crazy and haywire, and they have some things coming up that's not going to feel very good to them. They have a lot of rough changes coming ahead. You got new beginnings, fresh starts coming for you ahead. They don't, not so much. Okay. B is not doing as bad, but they're going through a difficult time also. Something kind of broke them a little bit. So I don't know if their friendship's breaking up or they have some things going in their life that is not too well. Like your life is very good compared to theirs. Okay. So that might lead to some jealousy if you're not friends with them. All right. The B doesn't have the maybe the funds or the money to carry through, which is kind of stressing them out, and it results around family. Okay, so they might not be able to continue with their career. Maybe they can, but it's going to be quite the struggle. Okay, and D is having some issues too. It feels like what they're working towards is not working out. What, honey? You want to come? Oh, my granddaughter. She snuck away from my mom. What you doing? What's grandma doing? Oh, grandma's pooping? Oh, thank you for sharing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, May's working, honey. Give Meme a kiss. Oh, grandma's coming out of the bathroom. No, you're not hiding from her. I'm busy. No, that's okay. I said, yeah, I know. I said, where's grandma? She said, grandma's pooping.
I was going potty. I wasn't pooping. Let's go. No.
She might scream for a minute.
Huh?
All right, let her give me a kiss, and then she gotta go. Give me a kiss. You gotta go.
Yes.
Look at, see, Meme's working. I love you. All right, yeah.
You just wanted to say.
Yeah, that's what she just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
All right.
Mia's here now.
Yeah, help take her in the living room.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that, y'all. At least she was nice and knocked on the door and said she wanted to come in. All right, sorry about that, Kashan. Yeah, kids tell it like it is. So, anyways, Kashan, and in all reality, their life is not going that great. Not at all. The one with the D is having a harder time in life than the one with B. One with B. Okay, they're going through some difficult times. You though, compared to them, it's pretty good. They see you as, everything is great for you. They don't know your life. They don't know your situation. So to them, that looks like everything is going okay, which might cause a little jealousy, or maybe that's why they want to be friends with you, because they see something in you that they don't have. All right. But it does look like that, that you do have something new coming your way, like an olive branch coming for you. So that's good. But and with them, no, they're not doing well. All right. All right, sweetheart. Oh, lovely jubbly. Let me tell you, she is full of life. Al-Kashan said, I had seen it before time, at least what would work or what won't. Exactly. All right. All righty. I just did Kashan. Next is, I haven't seen past. Jenna, are you in here, honey? Oh, see, Kashan, you should have me do that question next time, maybe. Let me see. I'll just pull something randomly in the middle and see what it says. Oh, you might, something might try to stop you in the way. Maybe a work visa. Yeah, it looks like somebody might try to stop you though. Like they don't want you to do it anyways. Indecisions, trying to find that answer. Yeah, but that'll be a good question for the future. CJ, can you tell Jenna to get in here? I got Jenna, Linda, Charlie Girl, and Lori. That's next. Actually, I don't got too many people left, so I'll just tell you who's on my list. I have past. Past never stays that long, anyways. Past, Jenna, Linda Marie, Charlie Girl, Lori, Sugar Glider, Yaya, Alicia, and Peaches. Okay, Lori's here. Well, since you're the first one to answer, I'm writing you down. So you can be next. If anybody else is in here that I just called, let me know now or forever hold your peace. Oh, lovely jubbly. Okay, honey, I'll put you on a list. All right, honey. She's on her way. Okay, all right. Then I'll do Jenna first and then Lori. You're funny, Mama. All right, Jenna. Okay. So I'm going to do Jenna and then Lori. Lori, question. It says question, but it's blank. There's nothing there. It doesn't say anything. Let me look again, see if I'm missing something. You have a blank question there, Lori. All right. That's funny, though. Jenna, did you have a question? You know, Rainbow, the problem with India is no matter how much you work hard, there's absolutely no security, no guarantee that you'll get a job. Like, you walk in blind. Oh, that really sucks, Kashan. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. Oh, everything is a country's fault. Oh, good. Yaya's still here. All right, let me put Yaya down. All right. And then Peaches, because I see her in here. Look what came out, Jenna. That's charging ahead. What happens is with the card, this came flying out too. So what happens with this card is be careful charging ahead. That's a go-getter who runs aimlessly, charging loosely, and just be careful when you charge ahead. All right, because sometimes that happens without thinking first, like you react before you think. So that pops out like that. It could be a warning. So we'll see what the rest of the reading has. All right, Sugar Glider. All right. So I'm doing Jenna right now. Then it's Lori, Yaya, Peaches, and Sugar Glider. Oh, there's your question, honey. Oh, there's Alicia. All right, Jenna. Oh, okay. So this is, I think, I'm going to pull a couple more cards here just to make sure. Let me pull. Okay. So listen, this has to do with you. This has to do with your finances, but also holding on to close things that are important to you. And no matter what, at the end of the day, you're going to defend and stand for what's right. Okay. And this is how you always been. And this is how it's always going to be. What are you doing?
She said he was bad because he wanted to come in, and I.
Oh,
told her
okay.
no.
Come on, Reese. All right. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, she said, love you.
Love you. My granddaughter is trying to sneak back in here. She's saying that the dog wants to come in, which she probably does. Sorry about that. So anyhow, so this is holding an important what's close to you, okay? And this is just indicating that you're always making things work. You're always making sure you stand for what's right, and that's kind of what this is saying here. All right. Listen, you want to make sure that everything works out okay. All right. And you want to bring happiness. All right. It just seems like that there's some unknown, some unanswered questions. You don't know the full story to yet. So you're kind of waiting for those answers. They may or may not ever come. And that's kind of what this is indicating here. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter no matter what. Yeah, see, there you go. Here's a page of swords. That's somebody that's taken action. So if you don't get the answers what you want, basically what's indicating is that you're going to go get them. All right. You're going to go get them no matter what, and you're going to charge ahead, and you have that strength. Just only thing I can say is that little card that popped out at the beginning is just think before you act. That's all that is saying. This is everything that's going on, but the very beginning. So you can take it as a warning or just a reminder. Just think before you act, because you hold on to everything that's important to you, and that's your home life and your finances. You make sure everything gets held together. That's your personality. That's just who you are as a person. You defend for what's right, and you do what you feel like is right for the better for everybody else. In other words, you're trying to make other people happy. Okay, that's just your instinct, your intuition, and that's the strength that you have inside of you. So just kind of confirming what you already know, but just make sure you think before you act. Okay, and that's it. That's it. So that's pretty good. So in other words, and with your home situation, home life, you're just going to make sure, in that aspect anyways, you're going to make sure that everything is going to be the way it needs to be. Okay. You make sure everything's always taken care of and put together, and that's just your personality, and that's going to still keep going. All right. Alrighty. Who's next? All right. I saw that Lori did post her question. Oh, hold on a second. I did have a pop-up. Let me make sure I get out of it. Do you want leave site? No, cancel. I think I almost exit out of here. Good thing I checked it. All right. Lori said, Irish question. Are things going the way they're supposed to go now? Was finally able to open up the door and get the abundance. Wow. Also, when Ken Christensen gave one Reiki session, want more shoulder surgery. What about knee? All right. So let me see. Let me reread this again. Question. Are things going to wait? Okay. So are you saying you had a Reiki session and it worked well? And if you should do more, or is that what you mean? Should you do more Reiki? Listen, Reiki you can never get too much Reiki. Here, let me scroll this down. I want to make sure I understand the question. All right. All right. So, well, this doesn't answer your question at all, but I will tell you this. All right. This is giving a warning that somebody in your circle or in your life, doesn't necessarily mean your inner circle, but somebody in your life is portraying themselves to be something that they're not. So they're going to give you empty promises that are not really there. All right. And it does talk away that having to move away from the situation that wasn't happy and healthy for you, that learning to break those chains that didn't work for you anymore. Okay. I don't know what really that has to do with your question, and that has nothing to do with health, but this is you needing to break away from things that are not healthy for you. Okay. Whether it's people or situations, or maybe even your own subconscious, but this I think has to do with somebody. All right. Hold on. Let me see what this is saying. Okay. All right. So the card that almost flipped over that I put back in there that I acknowledged is saying you're still working on, sorry about that. You're still working on trying to find that happiness, abundance in your life, that spiritual connection, that balance. It's saying that has basically, it hasn't fully happened because you're still working on breaking on old habits. Okay. You're not really moving away from them fully. Oh geez, these cards want to flip all over for you. Let me cleanse them a little bit and try to ground a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to pull some cards here that have to do with your health. All right, so listen. I don't think, honestly, nothing here really indicates anything with your health, okay? So that could be, it's not going to happen right away, okay? So it might take a little bit of time. So it might take like a year or more for everything to fully work out. And that could be what that indication is, at least health wise. All right. Not that your health is going to be bad. It's just that not everything's going to be fixed right away. All right. So that is not horrible. It just might be a pain in the butt for a little bit. But the bigger thing is here is talking about something that's going on in your life that needs to be worked on. That's been going on for a while. It's like a revolving cycle that still needs to be healed from. I'm not sure what that is, but it keeps you from doing all the best things in your life that'll work out for you. Okay, that's kind of what's holding you back in some of those unresolved issues. All right, that you have a lot of great potential, But if it seems like certain things are not working out, it's because you still have to heal from something that's in the past. And basically, that's all this reading is really saying. So, in my Iris is a person from my church that's given me an empty promises. I'll pull some cards on that. I would think so because it's somebody that. Let me see here. Yeah, they're promising you looking out the things in the future. That doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah. I would guess so, but hold on. Let me pull. Yeah, because that can indicate it too, because you got the Emperor there. Let me pull a couple more. Judgment. Being found out. Yeah, okay. So listen. Their karma is going to come out in the end. You might notice it. You might not notice it or recognize it, but their karma is going to come out in the end. There are some unanswered questions there that haven't fully come forward yet, and they're not the knight in shining armor as they kind of portray themselves out to be. They're not the person that's going to save the day as they portray themselves to be, but they're going to get found out, if that makes sense. So to answer your question, I would say yes. You might not see it coming or see it happen fully, but it's going to happen. So just know, even if that person at your church gives you empty promises, okay, basically, I don't know how else to put it. Just know, though, that that doesn't mean that you're not going to take anything from it and that you're not going to learn anything spiritually on a spiritual level. I just want you to know that, okay? So it's not like it was all a waste of time, because that's not necessarily true. It could be your stepping stone to where you need to be at that moment. Alrighty. Next is Yaya. Yaya, did you have a question? Yaya. Yaya, are you listening? After Yaya, I have on a list is Peaches. Yes, in general, if I can. Okay, honey. Okay, Alicia, you got a couple people in front of you, honey. It's almost your turn, love. Okay, Peaches. Oh, you are here. All right, Peaches. You are after Yaya. No, Alicia, on here I have it numbered. I have Yaya, then Peaches, then Sugar Glider, then Alicia. When I call out names, I write 1, 2, 3, 4, whoever answered first. Because people pop in and out. That's why I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're welcome, Lori, honey. Question after General. Did AJ have an accident or unalive himself? Okay, let me do you. All right, let me see what yours is, and then who is AJ, honey? Just so I have clarity. All right, deal you fits. All right, let's see you first. Yeah. My son's friend. Okay, honey. All right. Well, you said your son's friend just when I picked up a card that can indicate a young person. Anybody that is our children's age, even if they're 50 or 70, that still could be a young person. Oh, all right. So with you, there's some unanswered questions. Okay, you've lost your strength for a little bit, and you're working very hard to get it back. But and you're working on yourself to make yourself feel good. But there's unanswered questions. Somebody's not being truthful and not being fully honest. All right, and whatever circumstance or situation it is. So even though you're working very hard to be your best version of yourself and you're trying to regroup and rebuild yourself, you feel like that there's still something missing. There's still an answer or a piece of that puzzle that is not there. And that's bringing you your worry and concern. That's not letting you fully get through whatever it is that you're going through. All right. So let me pull a question on, what was it? Did you have an accident or unalive himself? All right. And it was your son's friend. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to cleanse these cards pretty good so I can get an appropriate answer. Oh, this one fell out. All right, this is a heaven card in reverse. So that's just an indication to me to let me know that he passed away in a kind of a potential tragic way. All right. All right. Oh, look at that card came up again. All right. Hold on. It's not really answering that question. All right. I have kind of mixed messages here. All right. I don't understand why. So, and there is a reason why I'm saying that. All right. There is, if he had an accident and that was his, whatever his passing was, it wasn't meant to be. Not that it wasn't meant to be. Life in general is, when it's your time, it is your time. It wasn't expected, is what I should say. Okay, it wasn't expected. That, in other words, it didn't come from a long-term illness or anything like that. It doesn't tell me whether he did something to himself or was from the accident. All right, but accidents are accidents. So, all right. So, with that being said, it's kind of telling me two things here. I, from what it looks like, I would guarantee you that even if they didn't hurt themselves or do the S words to themselves, that they were feeling down. There was something going on in their life that that would have made a misjudge of something that could have caused the accident, if that makes sense. Okay. That they're definitely going through issues and it felt like things weren't working out for them. Okay. So they were having some issues going on in their life. So I don't know. It doesn't say here. Actually, I get my anxieties going up. Something's telling me not to answer it. So I don't know if they did or didn't. I do know that whenever the accident had happened, that they had other stressors and thoughts going on at that time when it happened. So if they're in the right frame of mind, the accident might not have happened, if that makes sense. Okay. So if they did try to hurt themselves, it wasn't done purposely. Okay. If that makes sense, that's the indication I'm getting from here. Okay. Okay, Charlie girl, honey. I hope that answers a little bit. Long story short, my version is I don't know if they did it purposely or not. Okay. It shouldn't have happened. Regardless, it shouldn't have happened. It surprised everybody. They weren't sick. They didn't have a long illness, except for maybe depression that related to whatever had happened. That doesn't mean that it could have just been just a bad choice or a bad judgment, because in that moment, in that frame of mind, they were going through something, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. And it was something about somebody or something that they cared about very deeply. And I don't know, there's a lot of stresses there. I don't understand, like a lot of emotion. It's Taylor Sabidus's brother. He crashed his motorcycle, and my son feels he did it kind of on purpose. On purpose, all right. Not on purpose, as in I'm going to go harm myself, but on purpose in a way of, how can I word this, is not caring of the circumstances, being stressed out, feeling broken, because your life feels crushed. So you're at the point where living free, living fast, and not paying attention to the consequences. Okay. So no, did he purposely go out there do that? I would say probably not. Would it have happened if he wasn't feeling the way he did? No, because the judgment wasn't correct either, if that makes sense. I'm trying to word it in a way that I feel like I'm not wording it right, but I think you might have an idea what I'm saying. Might said if he wasn't, he had to talk about it. Yes, you're spot on. Okay. No, I don't think that is what his goal was when he got to accident. His goal is, I don't care. I lost everything anyways, and just kind of like, you know, not thinking properly, if that makes sense. All right. Those kind of questions always make me feel awkward. So no, sorry. So I seem a little skittish. It's because I am. That's just my own self. But it was quick. It was quick. It was boom. It wasn't supposed to happen. It was surprise, even to him who passed away. It was even a surprise to him, like he didn't expect it. All right. All right, sweetheart. All right. Next is Peaches. Peaches. I don't remember Peaches had a question. Peaches, if you have a question, honey, you got to write it in again. I forgot. And Peaches, let me know if you're here. Okay, you're here. Good. Peaches, did you have a question? I don't remember. Nope, I don't. Okay, in general then. All right, sweetheart. Oh, my granddaughter is in there just hooting and hollering. Oh, hold on a second. I had a message I was supposed to look at. Hold on a second, Peaches, honey. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, honey. Hey, Lucy. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right, let me just check what the message was. Charlotte girl, didn't you say you sent me a message? I didn't get it, honey. Unless I didn't look in the right place. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. All right, Charlotte girl, honey. All right. Alrighty, let me get back to here. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, Peaches. Peaches wants a general reading. Let me cleanse these cards. Oh, let me see this card that almost flipped out. Okay, finding your balance. Not gonna lie, I hope my husband gets here quickly so my mom can come save the day so I can go use the restroom. All right, Peaches, listen. So, there's good news in here and not so good news in here. Okay. So good news is that you're trying very hard to make the changes in your life, but it's very, very difficult. Okay. It doesn't seem like everything's working out the way you wish it would some days, but you do see some promises. All right. You're having trouble balancing all the things. Nothing is going in a direction you wish it would sometimes. Like you have an idea, you set your goal, start working towards it, and always seems like there's something ends up happening. All right. It does say that it's time to release something that is a baggage to you that hasn't been working well, and you keep trying, but it seems to get more and more difficult for you. So listen, with that being said, though, is that you have to try very hard to stand your ground and do what it is that you need to do. Okay. That you have to work for whatever it is that you want to happen. It does say though, okay, there is a little bit of a warning here, is that everything can go good, all right, as long as you keep getting rid of your past and being pushed forward in the future and get rid of old baggage that's weighing you back and keeping you from going forward. Because if you don't finish following through with all the good things you need to do, it could end up being a setback in your life, and you don't want that again. Okay. You don't want to lose everything you worked so hard to do. So you're kind of right there in that balance between doing right and wrong, making the right decision, making the wrong decision. So it's basically just kind of like you're doing good, you've come far, nothing's perfect, but you don't want to teeter and move in the wrong direction. Okay, so keep pushing forward and doing what it is that you need to do for your family at all costs. You have to make sure you make the right decision because it could quickly be swept away. And that's kind of what it's saying is be careful. Be careful of influences. All right. All right, Peaches, honey. Oh, lovely. How many readings do I do live? I think today is kind of slow. So maybe today like 20, 25. I've done, way more than that, but today is pretty slow. All right, which I'm cool. I'm getting pretty close to the end too. All right, next is Sugar Glider. I got Sugar Glider, then Alicia. I got Sugar Glider, Alicia, Lovely Jubbly, Delia Fitz, and then a couple other people if they end up popping in here. I'll fit them in. You're welcome, Peaches, love. Yeah, yeah. What happens is once it starts getting colder and more people are inside and at home resting a little bit more, more people will start trickling in again. It happens even the same way at our church. If it's too nice outside, not as many people show up. And then when it starts getting cold again, more people start coming in again. Because, like, well, the people are trying to enjoy the what little bit less minute weather they have left, but school's starting, so everything's starting to slow back down. So things will start getting back to normal. All right. Just waiting to see if Sugar Glider's here. Alicia, did you have a question, honey? You're after Sugar Glider, but if Sugar Glider is here. Okay, sorry, I seen you. Sugar Glider, do you have a question, honey? Alicia, too. You guys can put them both in now if you want. General, please. Okay, honey. Put my glasses back on just in case. Oh, balance. You're trying to get everything to work out okay. The good news is, actually, this is really good news. All these cards are good. This is a good indication that you're at the point where you're trying to get everything to work out, trying to get everything to push forward, move ahead. It might be hard. It might be chaotic sometimes, but you're making it work. Okay. You're pushing forward. You have the passion to do what it is that you need to do. And you're going to keep that pushing along. And that's going to keep you to help you be able to accomplish the goals that you set forward to do with work and your home front, and really have to do with money. So this is a good indication. All of these are very good indications that you're on the right track. So just know it might be stressful, it might be hell, it might be hectic sometimes, but all of it is going to work out in the end. All right. It's really going to help you progress along. So whatever you're doing, keep that fiery energy inside of you to keep pushing forward ahead, because it's going to work out for you. So don't give up on that. So that's really good for you. Let me pull another card, because that was kind of quick and easy. Yeah, your time of rest is over. All right. And that's what lies beneath you. Is right. Like it's too much some days. All right. Don't worry though. It's going to work out okay. And that's what this is indicating. It might be too much. It might feel like it's really hectic. You might feel like, how am I going to accomplish all things? But it's saying you keep pushing ahead and doing what you need to do. It's all going to work out. It's all going to come to play. All right, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, got some higher learning going here. Okay, this is exactly what you need. So don't give up hope. It feels like it's too much right now. It is going to pay off in the end, Sugar Glider. All right, sweetheart. Next is Alicia. Alicia, do you have a question, love? Thank you, Lori, for still being here and clearing space. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you so much for being patiently waiting. Okay, Alicia, honey. Same thing with you, Alicia. Thank you so much for waiting. Next is, if Linda Marie's in here or passed, they weren't in here when I called them earlier. So if they come in here, I will read them. I know Charlie Girl's busy at the moment, so I'll timestamp her at the end if she doesn't get back on time. So if Linda Marie or Pass is in here, let me know. But besides that, I got Alicia. If the other ones don't come in, then it's going to be Lovely Jubbly and Delia Fitz. And those are my last two for the day. Besides the ones I got timestamp. Oh. You're feeling torn. There's some indecision going on. You're not sure what to do next, okay? And that's stressful when you're not always sure. If things don't always seem clear. So it could be an indication that you feel on the defensive, like you're holding yourself tight and close and not sure, afraid what's going to happen next, what's going to come at you next. Okay, so you're in that defensive mode. But I don't know if anything has happened lately, but I know some of that is for a good reason. Okay. Um, listen, so it does indicate though that things might be being put into action, and it's really worrisome and kind of troublesome for you. So be careful of the decisions you make because it might not work out in the end the way you're hoping it would. It's not saying that everything is not going to be okay. Yeah, the news, you're worried about the news that you're going to get is going to kind of be upsetting. And that's kind of what this is indicating now. And if that news is upsetting, you get that message and it's upsetting, then you're going to have to worry about financially getting the help and what to do next. And that's kind of what is in play. And that's where a lot of your concern and worry is coming from. So I don't think that news has happened yet. I think you're still waiting for that news to come through for whatever situation that's going on. All right, Alicia, honey. Whatever it is causing you a lot of stress, and I'm sorry to hear that. But I pulled one more card off to the side to kind of get an indication what's going on. And it kind of said, basically, don't lie and wait. Try to be one step ahead of the game. Don't wait for everything to get that answer, everything to follow through. Make sure you're one step ahead. In other words, don't wait for it to happen. Try to fix it before it happens. I don't know what that means, but all right, Alicia, sweetheart. Is Pass or Linda Marie in here? I know Linda was on the phone, so she might be busy. If not, Lovely Jubbly and Delia Fitz is next. If you guys have questions, you guys can put them in there now. You're welcome, Alicia, sweetheart. How's your mama feeling, by the way? Oh, Lucy's still here. I'm honestly thinking about letting my mom come in here, my granddaughter, for a minute so I can run to the bathroom. Just general. Okay, lovely. I think I'm going to go run to the little girl's room real quick. She gets out of quarantine tomorrow. Oh, awesome. That's good news. That's good news. Good. I'm glad. It seems like COVID's coming back again, but it seems like I know a lot of people have gotten it recently, and it seems like this strain seems pretty mild. I have a funny feeling that they did say in the news that it might be seasonal, just like the flu is. But the people around here, anyways, that are getting it all seem to have it pretty mild. I'm going to call my mom to come in here so I can run to the girls' room. Hold on. Then I'm going to do Lovely Jubbly and then Delia Fitz. Hold on one second. Oh, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. My mom was coming. She heard. She was listening.
I was listening.
Right here.
I'm a good mommy.
You're going to sit right here next to Grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mommy has to
You gotta
go into
sit.
the room for it. Go ahead.
Go
Sit down
ahead,
in
baby
there.
girl. Oh my goodness. What a
I
handful.
only have Lovely Jubbly and Delia Fitz next.
Oh, you did everybody?
Yeah, except for a couple people that weren't here.
Yeah, I see the list still open.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all. We're just here while Iris has to go to the bathroom. I don't know why she's afraid to leave you alone. She might figure you disappear on her, huh? The baby's spinning around in the chair next to me. I'm waiting for her to do something else. She's very good at getting herself in trouble. Hi, puppy. I got Reese here. He always sits at Iris's feet when she's doing whatever. Stays in here the whole time. Now he's looking for treats because I'm here. What do you mean, what?
What's this? Is it dog?
That's him. That's Reese in there. You can see Reese on a TV thing? Yeah, you're there too, see? See? You're hiding? Oh, you're pretty. You don't have to hide, honey. Hi, lovely. How are you, honey? And Lucy, of course. Oh, my goodness. Don't blow out Grandma's candle. She uses that. He is a cute puppy. Getting old, though. I don't know how old, but the dog's pretty old. Always had a problem with one of his legs. Still does. Don't blow that candle. That's Meme needs that for this. Okay, dog's gone. Baby's here. Milani, just say hi. Oh, here comes Meme. We gotta go. Hurry up, wave hi, say hi.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all. See you later.
Thank you,
They
Mama.
think your puppy's cute because Reese was on me too.
Oh, of course.
You know, Milani. Look at her. She's hiding. Not under the table.
Oh, this little stinker.
Let's go.
Bye. You gotta go. Then we gotta finish working.
Yep.
Getting her out of here.
See you later, man.
See you later, alligator.
You staying in there with Mom?
Reese, come on. All right. Oh, wait. My mom left her phone in here. Hold on. Mom, you want your phone?
Oh, I left that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mom had just tried to call me and I had
Oh. Reese, come on. Reese, come on. In or out? All right, you can stay out there then. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for waiting. Yeah. Oh, you picked up a baby pug last week? I just want to make sure my hands are dried off good before I touch any cards and get them all sticky. All right. Lovely Jubbly is next. Just a general, please. Okay, sweetheart. Delia Fitz, are you in here? I was trying to hope to wait, but I couldn't wait anymore. It happens. Oh, good. You're next, honey. Did you have a question? I know, Mama. He didn't come back quick enough, so I locked the door behind me so he couldn't barge in. So he's stuck out there with you. All right. Let me cleanse these cards because I can get regrounded again so I can continue on. Oh, this card's flipped in there. Let me make sure none of the cards are flipped. All right. All right, lovely. Let me cleanse these a little bit more. You want me to move the camera? How do you want me to move it, honey? I'm on my laptop. So what I do is I bring the screen down so you guys can see the cards better. How do you want me to move the camera, sweetheart? You want me to just leave it down? I can't really adjust it. So when you see things, everything is opposite. Okay. All right. Just like this. Oh, wait. Push this up a little bit. There you go. Well, I'm just going to acknowledge this card and then put it back because it flipped again. All right. This is a partnership card. We'll see where that goes. You're welcome, honey. Have you put any videos up on your new puppy pug, Lucy? You can share your channel if you want. These two came off together, so I'll read these two together. Okay, so listen, I wanted to see what was beneath you, and this is a world. That's everything that's important to you that's coming together, okay? Yeah, I wanted to put one more down. All right, so listen. So it looks like in a recent past anyways, you might have needed a little bit of help in some situation. Okay. I don't know if it's financially or just in a situation you just needed some help. And that's okay because we all need help every once in a while. We get through in little ruts and just things don't seem to work right. You just need somebody to be there for you. Whatever kind of support that is, I'm not really too sure. It could have to do financially needing the help and feeling like you're not able to get it to work and basically at the end, all right, basically what happened at the end, you felt like, well, let me make sure. Before I say, let me pull another card next to this to make sure. Okay. Oh, all right. So this card came out again. Okay. All right. All right. So basically, a circumstance had happened that made everything feel like it didn't work out the way it meant to be. You might even felt like you got screwed over a little bit, and that wasn't fair to you. And that's something that you're still trying to work through and work on and get it to get back on track. It just feels like it was a never-ending cycle. So I don't know I'm not sure what had happened, but it was a hard, difficult ending. It's not the way you wished or hoped that it would be. So at this point, it feels like nothing's working out. I don't know how else or what other way to put it. And it's really not fair to you because everything that you thought should have happened or were the way you were wishing or expecting it happened, it didn't go out that way. It didn't work out that way. So now you're stuck with what am I going to do now? All right. It just does indicate that you feel like everything you worked hard for, that it didn't end up being the way you wished it would be. And that's a horrible feeling, and that's not fair to you. Basically, the universe is letting you know, like, listen, you worked and tried and did as much as you can. It's not all your fault, so don't feel guilty in any way, shape, or form. It does look like there's outside influences that really made things kind of tough for you, and that's not fair to you at all. All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry, whatever it is you're going through is kind of stressful, and it really wasn't fair. At least you feel like it wasn't fair. I'm going to pull one more card just to get. Oh, okay. It's moving away, leaving the situation. It could have actually had to do with if somebody if the circumstance doesn't have to do with somebody passing away, it feels like that type of loss. Hold on. Hello? Hold on.
Grandpa's here to change keys out, and mine are in here.
Oh, okay.
I was like, locked it?
All right.
Do you want me to lock it?
No. I just did that so the dog.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, here comes the dog. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Grace, come on.
Reese. All right. Sorry about that. My mom had to get the keys for my father. They're switching vehicles. Anyways, lovely jubbly. So I don't know if it's somebody that has to do with somebody who's passed away or that feeling of loss, that type of loss where you feel like you've lost something and it feels that way. So whatever it is, I'm sending you strength and love, and hopefully everything is going to work out okay. A lot of it has to do with fear, feeling of that loss. I don't know if it's physically or if it's emotionally, that feeling. Sorry if it's loud. My dog opened up the door, so it might be a little hectic for a minute. All right. Julia Fitz, did you have a question, honey? You're welcome, sweetheart. Hi. What are you doing? Maybe you can't stay with me. Meme's working, honey. You just give me a minute. I'm almost done, okay?
Whoa.
All right, so get out for a couple minutes, okay? Yeah, this child. She put up a. Yeah, the kitty scratched it, huh? Hold on, Delia Fitz. Sorry about that.
Come on, line.
The kitty, the other chair had the cat scratched on it and left marks all over it. She's pointing it out. Bye. Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm done. As soon as you give her a second. Boom. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. Them kids, I'm telling you. I need a sip of my water. This card fell out, do you, Fitz? And that's that loss of feeling torn, okay? Not sure what to do. The good thing, all right, so the good news is, I mean, it hasn't all worked out yet, okay? There's obviously been some stressors, and for a while, for a little bit of time, you felt like you didn't know what to do. You kind of had to feel like, I don't know what decision to make. I don't know which way to turn. Like that feeling. It's a horrible feeling when that happens to us in life. All right, so sometimes we're quick to acting and making fast decisions, or at least wishing that it would, so everything will go together smoothly. But it seems like nothing is going together the way it should be, and that's kind of what makes you feel kind of had you feeling like kind of torn and lost. And I think some of this has to do with some kind of okay. I don't know if a spouse or somebody you loved, I shouldn't say spouse, is somebody you care about, a loved one anyways. It's a worry, concern that everything is going to work out okay, and what's going to happen next. And that's kind of the fear of now what's going to happen. It seems like it's too much, and it's overwhelming for you. It's overpowering at times, actually. All right. Yeah. All right. So it's sending you through a great time of not knowing what's next. Okay. Some hardships that were unforeseen, and unforeseen doesn't mean that you didn't expect them or didn't have that fear, but not knowing how to handle it. Okay. So basically, but don't give up hope. All right. So even if it feels like it's at the worst time possible, you don't know what to do, you feel lost, you feel confused, that there is help out there. So don't feel like you're all alone. It's not going to fix all your problems, but it might ease some of them to make them work out a little bit easier, make it a little bit easier to be able to handle. Oh, your mom. Okay. She is barking at the TV right now. Oh, your dog's barking at the TV right now. Okay. So this is about your mom. Okay. So that's a lot of concern and torn of what to do next. I think some of it might be not only on a spiritual level, but also it also could be on a legal level also. Okay. Which is really concerning because you're not sure what to do next. All right. And if it's your mom, that makes you feel even torn, makes it even harder. So it doesn't matter how much you prep or prepare, it's never warranted or wanted ahead. So that gives you kind of that lost feeling also on top of it. So it's too much piled on. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You feel torn, you feel lost. But it does say that it does talk about taking action and trying to find that balance to make your life feel a little more even. It hasn't happened yet. Okay. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to take a little bit of time, but really make sure you go out to resources to be able to get the help and guidance you need to be able to get things to follow through a little bit more smoothly. All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry, whatever you're going through, it's a long road ahead. Even when it feels like it's coming to completion, it still doesn't feel that way, because then you have to pick up all the pieces and organize and fix all that. All right, Delia Fist, sweetie. You're welcome, honey. Sorry, whatever you're going through, love. All right. Is there anybody here who I haven't read for that I might have missed that was on the list? I think I basically did everybody. I just got to check to make sure. I know I definitely got to read for Charlie Girl, timestamp her, but I don't remember. I got to check to see if a couple people remembers. I don't really remember. Thank you, Lucy, for wishing Delia Whoopoo some luck. I think she needs it. Oh, check out your channel. Yes, everybody subscribe to anybody that drops a channel. Whoop, and there I go. At the end, I spill wax. I was good this whole entire time until I just spilt it on me and all over this cloth. I literally just put here. Just before I started, I said, let me put this cloth down. There you go. I knew it was going to happen. Candle wax. All right, lovely jubbly. I'm going to subscribe to you. All right, sweetheart. Anybody has a channel in here, if you guys would like to subscribe to them, please do. We're all here to show love and support to each other. Good evening, lovely jubbly, to you too. I literally just look at this. I don't know if you guys can see it yet. It hasn't fully dried, but I literally just spilt it going all the way down here and onto my shirt. My last shirt, oh, it's in my lap too. My last shirt was a pure white shirt. I did that too, and it still haven't gotten all the wax out of it. I'm here, but I'm not sure you read mine. If you did, I'll find it. No, Linda, no, I didn't read you at all, honey, because you weren't here when I called your name. I'll read you right now, honey. Yep, Mama Dearest is in the next room with the grandbaby. All right, so I'll just try not to touch this when I do my readings. When we drive, she barks at bike, cars, mailboxes, garbage cans, especially bikes. She barks to the top of her lungs. Oh, that is cute, though, Lucy. That is cute. All right, Linda, honey, did you have a question or did you want a general reading? Is that your puppy you're talking about, your new puppy? Blowing on this to try to get the dry quicker. I'll give Linda a second to answer. If she doesn't, I'll just give her a general. General. Okay, honey. Well, I'm glad you answered just before I ended. And just so you know, if I ever timestamp anybody, it's at the very end. So you know where to find it. I don't do it in between. Yeah, what did you name the new puppy? I used to be a groomer, but I was a bather too. But so even though when I became a groomer, I still bathed a couple of dogs I did for a long time before I became a groomer. One of them was a pug named Iris. Oh, Xena, we had her for 2.5 years and she loves to bark. Gabby, we picked up, is still a baby, but I'm sure she will grow to be a barker. Yeah, because she's going to learn from the older one. And you named her Gabby. Gabby, Gab. How old is Gabby? And I want to see pictures too, Lucy. All right, Linda, honey. All right, Linda. So this is indicating, I pulled an extra card just to see. Every card is facing you. That happens for a couple of reasons. One could be, not that it's just a reversal reading. That doesn't always mean that way. If everyone's pointing to you, that's mean it's up front. It's showing you. So basically what I'm about to tell you, you already know where you need to acknowledge. Okay. Second of all, it can be an indicator that you're gifted also. So don't be surprised by what you hear because you could be doing this reading for yourself. Okay. This does indicate that you have good sides of you. Okay. You're an emotional person. So that means you love with all your heart, but you also will hate with all your heart too. So you need to have that balance in your life. All right. So that means you're a good emotional support. All right. But it does indicate that you work very hard for what you can do, but you feel like it's not enough. All right. There's still something missing within your life. Doesn't matter how hard you work or what you do. Doesn't even matter if everything seems to be going okay right at the time. It's not, but it does indicate that because you're still working on your spiritual self, it's hard to find that happiness. So that indicates that there was time of depression because you're still trying to find that balance between what your priorities are, what you have to do. We have all of us have day-to-day stuff we got to do, but it's you trying to find that and plus find your happy place, which makes it very hard and difficult for you. These are all facing you because you already know this. You know these are things you're working on. These are things that you know what to do. So only one that can fix certain circumstances, at least on how you handle them, is only you. All right. So if you're going through hard time at this point and been feeling lost and depressed because you feel like nothing is working out, no matter how hard you try, just know that you are able to be able to accept whatever those changes are, and you're able to be able to help fix them no matter how hard it seems at this time. That you got this, you're able to get through this. All right, and be able to find that balance again in your life. So don't feel like at times you just everything's down and all hope is lost. Basically, it's indicating that you got this and all hope isn't lost. You wear your emotions on your sleeves, which sometimes makes it so you get hurt easier or more offended easier, but also you love the most also. All right, sweetheart. Hey, Harmony, how you doing, love? How you been, honey? Oh, Lori said, bye, Iris, and everyone else. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day and an awesome week. Take care, and we'll see you next time on the chat. Love you all. Bye. Thank you, Lori, honey. It was nice seeing you. Awesome. You guys all did great. Oh, my mom has the voice thing going.
Sorry.
She's turning it down. No, that's okay.
He's here.
Oh, Rob's here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I know you were finishing, but I figured
Yeah.
I'm getting out of there for a minute.
Is that girl drive you nuts?
Makes it worse when she comes out.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then she's screaming to go downstairs with her sister.
Of
Then
course
her
she
sister
is.
Comes back with her phone this time. After a few minutes or so, she goes back downstairs.
I know. We go through this every day. She wants her sister, so it teases her. I'm okay. Me and Cupcake are no longer friends. She did something that was not acceptable. She threatened me about something. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Oh, Rob, did you want a reading? I'll give you a quick one. Honey, did you want a reading, honey? You know what I've been sitting here thinking about, Mom?
What?
That pumpkin cake that you brought. And I was like, oh, I'm almost
Oh, I
done.
had some.
I'm going to go have some. Oh, maybe that's why I've been thinking about it because you're in there
Well, not
eating
only
it.
that. Yeah, not only that, Bob saw that you still had 2.5 of them, and he didn't even know I had it. So
Oh.
to bring over here, he took one of your loaves.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah,
He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to have it.
Huh?
He's not supposed to have it.
Iris, he hasn't been on that.
Oh. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful day, deal you woo poo. Thank you for coming in, honey. See y'all next time. Yeah, it's okay, Harmony. I'm gonna read Mexican first, and then I'm gonna read you, honey. All right. All right. Let me pull a couple cards here, Rob, so I can get a better understanding. All right. So listen. Things are all right. So believe it or not, you might feel it right now. You feel like everything isn't going to work out, okay? But this is telling you everything's going to be okay. This is my favorite card in the whole entire deck. My favorite card. All right. So this is just letting you know everything's going to be okay. This is complete happiness. It is the way it is meant to be. All right. This is talking about the drive and passion you have, that you're a go-getter. But right now you feel stuck and stagnant. You haven't known what to do next. Like you're overwhelming yourself. And because of that, you feel in yourself that you don't have the drive and energy to push forward. Okay. And that all has to do with what you want out of life. All right. You feel like you work for nothing and it's not going anywhere. Just know that all of that is how you handle and react to certain things. Okay. So you are a go-getter, but now you feel like torn what to do next. You're not sure what to do. Things will start feeling a little bit better, believe it or not. But you have to remember though that if you feel like things are not working out, it's because you're also not, you're not being that go-getter like you used to be. Okay. So, but it's not all your fault either. It's just that you realize that you see that things are just getting more difficult. So you're holding yourself back. And that a lot of times that has to do with stress. Okay. So if you want everything out in the world that you want to get, you have to fight and go for it. But just be careful at what cost it is. But this is basically saying that all the stresses you're going through, it's okay. It's always going to work out. Works out in the end, it's going to work out in the end, and everything is going to be okay. So what that indicates is, with all your stresses, is that then you're being your own worst enemy. All right. All right, Harmony, honey. Did you have a question? What's your question, Harmony? Or did you just want a general reading? Oh, you don't have a question? You just want a general? All right, let me cleanse these cards a little bit. You see a mess here? It's because I just spilled this candle all over me. It's all over my shirt, too. Leave it up to me. It's not the first time. All right, Harmony, honey. All right. So, Harmony, it looks like you've been recently looking for answers to try to get things to work out. All right. You feel like somebody around you is not emotionally connected with you. You thought they would be, but they're not. But they're being very hard and stern. The complete opposite of what they probably should be doing. Okay. So somebody you wish that understood you and got you and supported you don't really seem to be there, and that's kind of breaking you down, because they're being a little too harsh, too strong, and maybe a little too opinionated, and that's not fair for you. Let me pull a couple more cards for you. All right. So basically what this saying is that, like, you have a lot of good qualities about you. Okay. You're very caring and motherly. You're very intuitive in those kind of ways. So because you're not able to do everything that you wish you're able to do at this point, it's really putting a lot of heartache and balances and stress on your life. And that's kind of what's happening now. And it seems like it's a never ending cycle, and you don't know what to do next or how to make the next decisions, or how you're going to find that happiness if there's somebody always feels to be in a way that it's not letting you do what you feel like that you want to do out of life. And that's kind of been going on for a while. Okay. And you don't know how to get past that. All right. So just know that, listen, this is how you're feeling right now. That doesn't mean that's how it's always going to be, but this is the occurrence that's been going on now, and it's probably going to go on for a little while. But that doesn't mean you don't still find ways inside yourself to still make yourself feel happy and whole and complete until you're able to take that chance to wait for that next opportunity door to open so you can go through that. So basically, don't give up, honey. All right, Harmony. Oh, wait, Kendra came in here earlier. She didn't say if she wanted a reading or not.
I didn't see Kendra. It was after I left.
Oh, you know what? Shoot, I should have asked her. I bet you she was at lunch at work.
Oh,
And I probably should have read her then. You're welcome, Harmony, honey. I'll have to make sure I get a hold of Kendra.
So, who you got?
I
Ross
have.
did come in, didn't he?
Not recently.
Oh, just before, and he never came back.
Yeah.
Roxanne?
No, Roxanne never came in.
And who's this?
Yeah, I
one?
already looked. The only one that looks like I got a timestamp is just this one.
What's that? Charlie girl?
Mm-hmm.
Was she a?
So I think the only one I got a timestamp is Charlie Girl. Let me check though. Let me go inside my studio and take a better look. Alrighty. Oh, I got hair sticking up here. Let me get inside of here.
Charlie girl was not.
I know, Mama.
Okay.
They messaged me.
Okay. Just, yeah, make sure because some of them got them from somebody last. Like Lavani or something.
All right. Let's see. I was taking me forever to figure out where everything is on here. In the studio, I still haven't figured out after a year.
I actually was able to pull up all of your members the other day. I was like, what the hell? I was looking for something else. And
I don't know how you were able to pull them up. I will show you some of them, but
thank you, channel members. I don't have any names.
yeah, I just showed you those ones right there that goes that enough that fits across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not all of them.
All right. Mine's not. Oh, I don't want my live. I want my members. Maybe it's under here. Memberships. All right. Oh, those are ones that just come. No, I want regular members. Oh, they're right here. Oh, Mama Dear's been a member for 11 months too, and so is Kendra. Man has been 10 months. Awesome. All right. I was looking at the people that were here today. Let's see. Nope, I don't think. Nope, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So only one I'm going to timestamp is I wish I knew if Kendra wanted a reading or not. I don't want to assume either though. So I'll just have to message her later. All right, you guys. Hey, True Smiles. Am I too late for a reading? No worries. No. You're good, honey. You showed up before I was in. I was just checking to see because a couple people were in here. I was just checking to see if there are members or not to timestamp them. You're good. Did you have a question, honey? I'll read you. You'll be my last reading for today, and then I'll timestamp the one person I got to timestamp. Oh. Oh, I got hiccups. You say you're sweating?
I am now.
Oh, it's probably because you got that sweater on.
Well, run around with kids.
Yeah, she'll do it. That's for sure.
She's here.
Just a general. Okay, sweetie. Oh. Let me cleanse these cards and try not to knock it over again. Did I tell you I knocked the candle down all over me?
I saw it online. You wiping it up. I didn't know if it was you or the cat.
I've been doing that way too much lately. I think I got to get a bigger candle so I don't keep hitting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For a long time, I didn't do it. Now, all of a sudden, poof. Hey, True Smiles. Oh, okay. So True Smiles. It looks like everything's gonna work out okay. It might be a little bit unknowns or unsureties, but even though whatever circumstance that happened, it kind of broke you and it gave you a broken heart. Okay. Which is kind of tough. So whatever it is, had to go through, has justice. So we might have had to go through some legalities here. Whatever the case is, I'm not too sure. And it has to do with new beginnings on the home front and some unknown answers. All right. So even though there's been some loss, and some heartbreak, just know that even with that, there's some things that's coming its way after things have been finalized, whatever legalities that's finalized. For one, just know that you'll probably never get the answers that you're always hoping for. Okay. Which is, I don't know, circumstance, which is unfortunate, but just know that it all going to get resolved in the end and it will be okay. Unfortunately, you won't get all the answers you're wishing for, you're hoping for. You always have something question in the back of your head. And whatever the circumstance scenario that happened kind of broke you down, and really feel that loss of some form of broken heart. And even though you're still going through the legalities right now, it's letting you know that there is a new beginning out there. Okay. And it has something to do with, I don't know whether it's money or what to do with the home front, but there's some kind of new beginning there. And not to fully give up hope. Even though there's darkness and shadows, there's still some light trying to peek on through. All right, True Smile, sweetheart. All right, sweetie. All right, I just got a timestamp. Charlie girl. All right. $314. There you go. Oh, hard endings. Oh, so something had happened in the past. That was a hard ending, and that was a change in the family dynamics that kind of split things up. I don't know what happened or what the case is in that situation. So that just, these two cards are just kind of giving me an understanding on the reason that you're here today, wanting to know, finding some insight, basically. Thank you, everybody that's still here listening. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, unanswered, not sure what to do. All right. So let me get to this question. Jeez, these cards really want to speak to you. I'm going to snap them a little bit. Oh, thank you. They're not my nails. I mean, they are. I did pay for them. They're attached to my body. So, yeah, I guess they're mine, right? Somebody said, only thing fake on Iris is her nails. I said, my tatas too if I had the money. Oh, no, True Smiles. You only got to rewind like a minute. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Okay, so whenever I'll have to ask you in private about your spouse, okay? I'm not sure. I don't know if you lost him physically or losing him really broke you for a while. You feel like that's when your happiness ended, okay? And that's where you're at now, and you haven't really recovered from that. All right. Yeah, so you're waiting in limbo, hoping. All right. These are all talking about what your feelings are about it. So let me gonna see. Are you gonna find that happiness again? Because this is basically saying that well, you're not putting yourself out there either to be able to find anybody. So you're wondering, maybe you feel guilty, maybe you shouldn't, whatever the case may be. So you're kind of and laying in wait. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you're ever going to find that completeness or happiness or anything that again. But these are all has to do with your feelings and what you're going through. Okay. So it's not answering that question at this moment. All right. And it doesn't mean that nobody will ever be out there and you'll never find, whatever it is that you're looking for. But what it is indicating is that you still have a lot of unresolved issues going on with yourself, that as much as you want something, it's not going to happen if you're holding yourself back. And that's what this is indicating. All right. Because you have a lot of fears of a lot of unknowns. All right. And you don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to feel that heartbreak again. So that's things that you got to look inside yourself and tell yourself if you're ready or not. Okay. And then what are you going to do about it? How are you going to pursue it? Because not everything just falls in our lap. Sometimes we got to go out looking for it, put that energy out, project it, and then go out looking for it. All right, sweetheart. Lucy's like, same. I want implants too. If anything, just perkier. You have a bunch of kids. What happened? They way down. All right, sweetie. I'll send you your timestamp after. I think that was last but not least. The only one that.
Kendra, you want to talk to?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Kendra afterwards. Is past. He always signs up and then leaves every time. I'm going to tell him that too. Every time. Yeah. And Roxanne, she might have forgotten, but that's okay. Next time. And that's too bad because she was actually the first on the list today, because usually she has to wait.
Yeah.
But no, she was number one today. She could have been very first. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys in a couple days again. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. And thank you guys for always being here and showing support to me. I really appreciate it. I think now it's time for me to go have some dessert. Have a great day, you guys.